Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Great to have you all here today. Thanks for joining. Congrats, Toby, on the first and the redemption for the guaranteed account. And hello, Normans. Welcome in. Great to see you in this chat. Onslaught Girl, hello. Welcome in. Z Streams. Hello, hello. Lolo, welcome in. Great to see you. Ado Senpai, hello. Glad to have you all here. Bald man jump scare. Yeah.
To welcome our clients, of course.
I asked an AI to exaggerate a photo of me, and it actually, like, I mentioned the word bald. I said, can you make a photo where it's like extra glare on my head, like just like shining, just glowing, just exaggerate it? And the AI responded with some crisis hotlines. It said, if you need help, seek help. So that happened. I was just trying to have fun. I didn't know I should feel bad about that. It was quite something. Hello, Cloud. Great to have you joining from YouTube today. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Great stream today. Ahead, we're gonna do some more stuff. We got Asia Reset for the Abyss in about 35 minutes, actually. So the plan today, we've got some artifacts that I can level. I think we'll goof around a bit, and then we'll hop on to my Abyss first on Asia to see what's in store for us. Don't know what's coming up. And then we can see what's going on there. But if you're on Twitch and you've got some channel points and you would like to make some predictions, we've got some crit or miss. I did a little bit of strongboxing this morning just before stream, and yeah, I got some pieces I need to roll. So with that, I will open crit or miss. So give that a go. Let me know for you. All right, let me just make sure I get these windows situated for the YouTube chat. Very good. And we can get into it. Okay, first things first as well. We're going to play around with this. I changed the color of my little name badge thing as well. Where's my mouse? Ah! Oh! Ah! It's all gone pear-shaped already. Hello, mouse. Release the mouse. There we go. Down here, I changed this when it's on a viewer account. And let me know your thoughts on how visible it is. Like if it's easier to read than it was previously. The goal is to just make it make it pop. So, yeah. Hey, and Norman's congrats on the 10 stream streak and ZX streams as well. And Ado Senpai, appreciate all that support. All right. Let's see. So we've got some points in the prediction. I'll show you what we're working with here. We've got an HP double crit flower. We've got an ER double crit max roll, and I think ER goes to 6.5, right? I'm not sure, but pretty high, and a pretty decent 3-liner there as well. 3-liner there and a 3-liner there. So I think that's what we're going to roll today. So let's get started, shall we? Does Nubilet need to eat? Who really needs to eat? All right, let's send this, and we'll see how the first level turns out. Oof, starting out strong with a miss. Hey, Strike Zero, great to see you joining. Cloud asks, is 970 EM enough for Kuki Hyperbloom? Yes, definitely it is. The big thing with Kuki's damage for Hyperbloom, while this prediction runs, is is her level, and then her EM is sort of secondary. It's a big component, but the level is secondary. Generally, about 800 is fine. 800 to 1,000 is a great range. You can achieve that with, like, the most optimal for Hyperbloom for Kuki would be Flower of Paradise Lost. So if you're at 970 EM, are you doing a two-piece to get that? Because that seems pretty high, or you've got some really good pieces. So two-piece works, and it, having that 970 will give her quite a bit of damage. For some baseline context, Kuki, Dendro, like Nahida, and Singsho, on a two-piece is probably going to hit around 31,000 HP per Hyperbloom core. With Gilded, will be around 32,000, 33,000 with the stack. With Flower of Paradise Lost, it'll be about 34,000, 35,000 with the stack. And then with Lalma, it's going to be a lot more. So depending on your team setup, those numbers will, just get bigger. But that's a baseline. Yeah, so Flower of Paradise Lost. Okay, so if it's 4-piece Flower of Paradise Lost, 970 is quite good. So you should be set. All right, that is a crit. We will send that one. I need to make some buttons for this, to be honest. All right, we'll get another one for 30 seconds there. And we'll go again. Hello, Trueheart Husky. Welcome in. Great to have you. And Astral, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for the support there. Just doing some artifact leveling right now with some channel points. If you want to get some predictions in, by all means. Did I see the? I have not seen your circlet that you rolled today. I didn't pop into the Discord this morning. I got out of bed, had some breakfast, and then got ready for stream. Great to see you, Strike. I hope you're doing well. All right. Predictions are closed. We'll send it. All right. Another crit rate. Okay. How about some crit damage? That is crit. So we'll get another one. Start prediction. And then we'll go there. Hey, Lua, I did see that you had asked for character wishes, and I asked yesterday, but I think you had to go by then. Do you have enough to get to a 5-star? Because the character polls are for when you have enough wishes to get to a 5-star. So let's just check and make sure before we do that. Hey, Brizo, welcome in. Great to have you here today. Cloud says, I'll assume it's still viable enough for general content. Yeah, so Hyperbloom, so even without Loma, I was still having success with double Hydro Hyperbloom with Yelan, Singsho, Nahida. It was harder than it used to be because they did increase the damage a lot, but on content where Hyperbloom worked, it absolutely, without Loma, was more than enough. If you have Loma in the team now, so you do like Singsho, Nahida, Loma, just for Hyperbloom, the numbers are crazy now. Like, it's deleting content. And then, of course, you've got your Bloom teams like with Nefer if you want to use Loma there. So the good news is you can do like a Nefer team and your classic Hyperbloom team and still kind of be fine depending on where the content is. But it's going to depend on your account. All right, let's look. So 13 crit rate. Wow. That's what we're competing with. Oh, okay. So he actually is low on crit rate. Why is his... I thought he was on... Oh, he was on... I did have him on Widsith, but then I changed it because I don't like changing weapons. Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, we want to get his crit rate up a little bit and a little bit more crit damage. So this is actually going to be a good piece if we can match that. Where did it go? All right, so predictions are closed. We will send it. Oof, the worst possible roll. All right, let's start one final prediction, and then we'll see how this turns out. So it could get 13 crit rate again, but with some crit damage and HP, which would actually still be pretty nice. You're not doing well. You lost your 50-50 for C1 Arlecchino to Deluke. Oh no, Strike. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's Pyro, but it's the wrong Pyro. That never feels good. But you know, keep at it, and maybe you'll get an early on the guarantee there. You did your Abyss with Nahida, Kuki, Singsho, and Fischl, and you had to use Furina for your Skirk team. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know that. I thought with what we saw in the theater yesterday, you'd have a good shot to do that for sure. 47.5 CV on the support set. HP main stat. Oh no, HP circlets. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, crit damage. What is that? Pretty low roll, 6.2 again, but you know, it's better than nothing. So I wonder, what am I wearing now? I don't want to give up the crit rate, but I mean, damage is damage, am I right? Let's see. So 13, 12 crit damage, right? So that's 3 CV more. 3 CV more. Hello, Yusuf Zara. Welcome in. Yes, I have been having a great week. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have as well. We got a good stream ahead today. The Asia Abyss is going to reset. So we're just rolling some artifacts right now because I did some strong boxing. We're going to see what we can cook up here. So this one is already pretty good, but I'd love to give that to probably not Gaming. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're going to be able to get an upgrade here, but let's try it. Crit or miss. That was crit on the last one. So we'll choose another prediction or start another prediction. It is open if you want to get those channel points in on Twitch. I was thinking about it as far as who I wanted to power up next. Like, obviously, I need to go in and do a bunch of artifact farming, but there's a number of characters that I have at level 70 because the Imaginarium Theater, of course, and I was thinking maybe it's time to go and farm a bunch of books and get everyone to level 80. I'm not sure. Don't know how you all feel about ley lines forever. Welcome back, Normans. And hello, Hitman. Good to see you. Welcome in, and Canyon. Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks, Lolo. All right. Let's send it and see how we get. Crit damage. High roll. Good start. Well, no, not high roll. 7.8. So we're 0.8 short. So that was like a 6.2. All right. So that's all right. It's all right. That is a crit though. We'll start another prediction. Get those channel points in. My voice is too low. Is anyone having audio issues, or is this on my end? I'll check. I haven't changed my audio settings, but I'm going to see. I'm going to see how this is going, just to make sure that nothing's gone wonky here. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. It's impossible to find the audio settings these days. No, it's all still at 100. Okay, other people are saying audio is fine. So maybe check your audio settings, Hitman. Make sure your volume is up. Ooh, that is a miss. That is a miss. Not good. We'll try another one. Oh, All right. We've got another prediction open for 20 seconds or so. And we're going to see if we can recover this piece. Although it's going to be pretty hard to beat the pieces that I have. Gaming needs essentially a 35 or a 42 crit damage piece. And Nubalat needs a whole bunch of crit rate. So I think it's going to be pretty tough to recover this one. But maybe it's a flower reroll situation. That is a crit. Believers are getting the points. All right. We'll get another prediction going open. I didn't lament. That's right. I didn't lament. So we'll have to say, what's a lament? I don't need to lament. I don't need to lament. We're winning. We're winning. Clearly. Very good. Has everyone finished up the new event? What did everyone think about this one? All right, predictions are closing. Crit damage. Okay. All right, now we're cooking. All right, that's a crit. All right, one more prediction going up. We'll see how this piece turns out. You're just starting the event, says Toby. The Farazan puzzles were tough at first. There's a button in the top right that says support. And if you wait long enough, you can click on that button and it will mostly solve the puzzle for you. Ask me how I know that. Oh, it was quite good. All right. Hey, crit again. All right. What a great piece. All right. 40 crit value, right? Just about, with a little bit of flat HP and some ER. And yeah, that's tough because I don't want to lose the crit rate. It's not an upgrade. That's a problem. Yeah, and those won't be upgrades for him either. This one I'll lose the HP, but I'm going to try and roll this one. We'll unlock some of these. We'll send these back to... hold on, what is that? This 13... Oh, that was the one I was on before. 13 crit rate with HP ER. Yeah, I'll send that one. That one can go. Get those resources back. All right. What do we got? Anything in goblet space? Attack goblet. What? Electro double crit. Oh, that's a nice juicy one. Let's get rid of some of these. I don't need those. Okay. Nothing in the circlet space. I was fishing for a circlet. Oh, HP double crit. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be the one. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to start a prediction. On the next prediction, if he gets 34 crit value or above, it's going to count as a crit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to send it all the way. Or we're going to put that piece into it. All at once. So predictions are open for 20 more seconds. You like the little Ito pop-up? Fighting is hard. Yeah, the fighting one, it can be a challenge if you don't get the buff part powered up. Like it's pretty unpleasant. I had to go back a couple of times and power the stuff up. Lola says you haven't played it yet because your phone screen is destroyed. Oh, sorry to hear that's still the case. And Lola, I don't know if you heard me earlier when I asked, but do you have enough wishes to get to a 5-star? Because I saw you redeemed for character polls, but I know the last time we didn't have enough wishes to do that. No fishing. No fishing. I'll do the combat stuff. No yapping. Don't make me log into the middle of the yapping. I've already made the decision on my alt accounts. I am not doing the story part of the event of the quest. It is only 40 primos. So that's in the combat event, the Skirk wasn't even built well. Yeah, the trick to that one is the buff isn't actually about defeating those enemies. It's just about normal attacking. Like the instances of Frozen that you do. So a lot of application works really, really well on that one. All right, let's... where did that piece... I thought I had that piece unlocked, but did I not? I did. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it when I want to level it up? 0. There it is. All right, 34 crit value. Can we do it? Let's send it. Oh. All right, fine. Oh my gosh. Look at all that crit damage. I think that's a reroll situation though. Man. Hold on. Wait, is that's still... No, it's less crit rate. It's not an upgrade. Oh boy. Feels bad to reroll something. Where are your points? Let's see. That is 30 crit value. That is a miss. We will start... No, I won't start another one. Actually, yeah, hold on. If I'm re-rolling it, we can do the same thing. 34 crit value. All right, prediction is open. You thought so too, so you maxed the buff as you could, and you still couldn't get bronze or silver. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the other trick is if you're not playing on the harder mode, like I play on the 10x mode, because you get more points for everything. If you're playing on like the normal mode, it is very difficult to get enough points because you really have to just power through just heaps and heaps of energy of enemies. You have some wishes in the mail of your main alt account if I want to. If you have enough to get to a 5-star, like if you multiple 10 pulls is the idea. But if it's just a few wishes, we won't. Murray says, lament. Well, I do need to lament now. We haven't had a good win. All right, predictions are closed there. So let's see. Can we make it happen? Oh no, it's gone worse. That is a miss. That is a miss. Oh my word. Oh, that's pain. Okay. Yeah. You did 4x and it worked. You got enough points. Oh, okay. Yeah. So on 1x, it's going to be very hard to get enough points because of, yeah, I guess just how they structured that. Hold on. Is that a 5-liner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to re-roll this. I need 2 feathers. Oh. All right. Emergency situation, chat. My Europe friends. Come carry me. It's time to come carry me. Hello, Grethlin. Welcome in. At least the rerolls are cumulative across all artifacts. Yes, true. Does anyone want to co-op Stygian here on this? Preferably if you've got some C6s, that would be amazing. or some cons. I need the primos, and I want the feathers, and we'll give it another reroll. Oh, it's stuttering. That's yeah, I don't know why that would be. I had that on some other stuff, but I just assumed that was the internet issues out of the country. Yes, I am on Europe, Edo Senpai. So the UID is in the chat there for Europe, 7651. It's Europe. Yeah, I've got C2 Nahida, if Nahida works. I've got Nubilet. I can bring Furina. Like, my Furina's fine. My Nubilet's fine. Like, it's not amazing, but it's fine. But, yeah, preferably someone can just explode the Hera. I just don't want to deal with it. You finally created another account and you did it on EU. You're going to go for a no-wish account. Ooh, okay. What's your team you're going to cook up then, Brizo? You want the Discord link? Yeah, let me get that for you. Hold on. That should be there in the YouTube chat for you. And I will go ahead and pin that. Awesome. All right, we got one more spot if anyone else wants to join. On Europe. And we'll get 2 feathers from this, right? No, one feather. Only one. There's no feather for level 3. It's primos and then 1 feather. So we won't have enough to reroll that sands. Just Traveler and Amber at AR6. Okay, okay. AR6, you don't have Kaya yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How long can we wait? I mean, a couple of minutes. We can go reroll. We can re-roll an artifact while we're waiting. How's that? What else we got? You know who I was looking for was Gaming. Where's that bad boy? Because Gaming is C6. He's actually overcapped on his crit rate, which is not good. Because I've got Cloud Retainer, and so she gives 5. With her
combat data updated.
Or 4, I guess. There we go. Which brings Gaming's crit rate to, if I get the menu here, Gaming's crit rate to, what's that, 51? But then he gets plus 20 from his C6. So I'm like way overcapped on crit rate. So I want to just dump as much crit rate as I can. The problem is, I need a new hat. Because I don't have another hat on Marshall Say. So I can switch my Pyro Goblet, and then I need a good Pyro Goblet. So what do I have on Pyro Goblets at all? Like, what? Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay. All right. Well, don't mind if I do. Didn't realize I had that piece. Look at that. 96 EM on a double crit Pyro Goblet 4-line. All right, we'll do Menacing here, and we'll figure out who we are going in. Hu Tao would go crazy on that. I don't have Hu Tao on this one. All right. Let's see who we've got. Yeah, if you could bring your strongest characters around, and I'll figure out who to fill in the gaps. I have a C2 Nahida, which is probably going to be one of my strongest characters. My Nubilet's decent. I can bring Furina for support if we need. Do I have Sucrose? I can bring Sucrose for the Flins team. Do I have Sucrose? Where is she? I thought I did. Animo. All right, I can do... No, I can do that. And I guess down here I can bring... Who? I can bring Yansan to support. Do I have Yansan built?
Do you have any additional
Or I'll build Cloud Retainer.
No problem. I can add
Does Cloud Retainer work in co-op for Varesa? And then who do I bring up here? Let's see, we got Lama. Arlecchino. No? Bringing a Pyro, so I'll just bring Shilonen, right?
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
Hey, Excalibur, welcome in. We'll do reviews when I switch accounts, so that'll be in a little bit. So just hold on to that UID and character, and we'll get to that when the time comes. I don't have a queue system there on YouTube, so I just need you to drop it when I ask for it, okay? Is 66 crit rate enough for Arlecchino? You want to get it a bit higher if you can. It depends on your weapon. Like if you're on if you're not on a crit rate weapon like White Tassel or her signature or Jadewing, it can be pretty tough, but you kind of want to aim for that 80 mark.
Such as Mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies,
All right, hold on.
snacks,
Why did we switch
hairbands,
on
Parties
this
are a
one?
must for the
Slippers.
well-mannered. If you'd
What are we
like to
doing
learn
here?
the proper
We're
etiquette,
doing
I'd be happy to
Bloom
teach you.
here. I can bring. I don't have Ino built. Do I have another Hydro? Do I have Ino built? I do have Ino built. Problem solved. Yeah.
What could the children be up to? Never mind.
Is this going to be enough damage for the Hera? Or are we going to get owned because we don't have Lunar? There we go. Hydro Pyro. All right. Perfect. Let's start. Teammate's not ready. Oh. Player 4. Sing show. All right.
Boring.
Furina. I love that. Just in the background, you can't see anything. She's boring. Oh, the Herda? No, yeah. It's the Frost Knight Hera. All right, we're good to go. Here we go. I want Primos. Blow it up. Thrilling gameplay on Chilonin. Oh.
How annoying. Hear the echoes of the
There's some healing. Healing works in co-op, right? What we doing, buddy? What is the Skyward? What is this Nubilet on Skyward? Uh-oh. All right, we'll get there. Sure. Well, we only have a timer of a minute and a half. Yeah, we might need Nubilet to put some gear on. You got to attack, Nubilet. We can restart and change it. Do you have your Nubilet built? Because I have a Nubilet built. I can just bring it, my Nubilet. Your friend helps in Stygian. His characters are all C6 level 100. Oh my goodness, that is intense. All right, yeah, we're gonna here. Let's abandon this. let's change it to we're not gonna have enough to get through. How do we change teams? Do we have to go all the way out? We do. All right, out we go. Let's try that again. Check your builds. You don't have to exit. It was all locked down. I didn't see how to do it without changing it. There's Ino for me. I don't remember who I was bringing on the bottom. Yeah, probably. Oh, I was bringing Cloud Retainer. Don't we want like Arlecchino? Oh, well, it doesn't do the shield on level 4, does it? So that's fine. As soon as you start to, but Gretlin, is that the same in co-op? Because I didn't see that option when we went to start. I know you can do it in solo. Okay. Yeah, we can give that a try if we need to restart again.
I can't seem to shake this strange feeling. Let's just hope it's my imagination.
All right. Who do I need to build on this account? Probably I'll up my Yao Yao for sure. We've Got Electro DPS, Dendro DPS, Hydro DPS. I need a Pyro DPS is what I need. So if they have a not... I've got Gaming, I guess. Gaming's a Pyro DPS. He counts. So what am I missing?
Accelerating. Yeah.
Cryo DPS? Who needs cryo? We don't need cryo. We got Dendro. Oh. Sorry. I'm not used to co-op, chat. In the survey, it says I sometimes co-op when I need the rewards. That's what I wrote. All right. Yeah, just who's the strongest characters, right? So if we're doing Nefer in the middle, that's fine. Probably, if I'm being honest, probably not Furina there. Maybe Sing Sho would even be better because Furina's just going to drain HP and not give any damage bonus at all. If we're doing Flins up top, then I could bring Ino up top. So let me do that, and that should solve the top one. And then down here, I'll just bring, I don't know, I'll bring a healer. There we go.
Boring.
Job done.
Isn't there
Yeah, let's do
anything
that.
else more
That'll be
interesting to
fine.
do?
We won't get Lunar Charge up top. Yeah, we will. I have
Combat
Ino
will
and
activate.
Flins.
Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
There will never be a hydro. Oh yeah, because we're going to be clearing it. That's right. Sorry. that's a good point. But if we do, yeah, what can we do then? Because if you do enough lunar damage, he doesn't go immune, right? Nefer boss 1,
Cleanup sequence in progress.
Lunar boss 2.
Based
All right,
on
let's
data
switch
collected,
middle team
we
and
found that
top
small
team.
items
If you'd
such
like to
as
learn
Let's switch middle team and top
screws,
team.
I'd be
gears,
happy to teach
minerals,
you.
toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
There we go. If someone's got sucrose, bring sucrose. And I don't know, maybe official or something.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise
Sure.
you'll like what you see.
We good? We're probably still going to take. Skirt's going to take the Hydro Aura again, though, freezing it. Can we bring
Being
official or
too
something?
popular
Some
can be
electro
such
character
a
on the fourth
hassle.
player in the middle?
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Hey, there we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Chat, did we all claim the what's up primos? Which primos are those? Yeah, see, it says can't adjust the lineup here. Gretlin. That's why I exited out before. All right, let's give it a go. No, this is Cloud. This is Europe. Yeah, so Europe is one of my free-to-play accounts. It is a bit. Oh man, that just went right through it. A bit newer, and I play, of course, at high ping as well. So it's a little bit harder for me to do even the lower levels, even though the characters are pretty well built. It's just very annoying. All right, this is working quite a bit better. I feel like I'm contributing. Uh-oh. I shall heal you. Hi, Garden of Violet. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Just in time, we're getting some primos here for my Stygian Onslaught on my Europe account. We got some of chat helping out, doing some co-op. And we're going to get into the Asia Abyss, which is just now reset. So we'll get onto that in just a minute, and then see what we're cooking up. How do I handle 5 accounts? And I help a family member with 2 of theirs. I enjoy playing this game. It's fun. That's all I can really say. I appreciate that, Cloud. Cloud said if I need any help on North America, to hit them up. Of course, I will do that. My UIDs are in the Discord as well. It should be one of the pinned messages. So if you ever want to add me on the friends list, do that there. You. Try and stay out of the thick of it, because that really hurt. That really hurt! I'm scared. All right, 2 down. Hey, Ricky, welcome in. All right, and the third one, the Frost Operative, which actually found harder on level 4, honestly, because the shield doesn't come up for the longest time. Not harder, but difficult. Difficult because the shield doesn't come up and do a bunch of damage. Do I not have... I do have my fab. Where's my particles? How am I not critting? Where's my hat? I feel like someone changed my build. There you go. Whee! Who needs C6 when you can call up with Shan Yun? It's easy if you have Jean and Seedween. Yeah, I mean, I know on level 4 the Jean trick does work, but with the way the co-op rewards work, you do have to do all 3 on co-op. All right, well, thank you very much, team. I really appreciate that. Let's go and collect all these primos. Very, very nicely done. Look at what that was for me here. Thank you. Oh, very good, very good. 450 with a feather. Very nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. All right, now go ahead and switch on over to Asia, and let's go find out what's in the Abyss and what we have in store for this reset. Yeah, co-op only works up to level 4. The 5th level isn't available in co-op, and so you can't get that Dust of Enlightenment, which, by the way, there's a survey open if you haven't done the survey. I put in my feedback that I would like them to make level 5 either co-op or move the Dust down to level 4 so you get 2 for level 4. One or the other, because I think it's pretty stinky just how difficult it is if you don't have the characters. So... All right, so we've now reset. Let me go ahead and use some resin before we go into the abyss. What would replace it, though? I don't care. People who do hard content for a challenge can, I don't know, give them 10k Mora. You know, they constantly saying they want harder content because, you know, the game's not hard enough. Have the glory and the guts and a leaderboard be their reward. I don't care. that's about it. That's about it. You know, the people who need to power up their account are the ones who can't beat it, right? So that's what the feather is for. You know, the fact that the feathers are essentially being used just for leaderboarding as opposed to actually making your characters more playable, pretty wild. All characters have their elemental mastery increased by 200. This is floor 11. So we got lava, cold Wyob, and mech. Okay, so no Nubilette on side 1, but we can Nubilette on side 2. Where's Kazu, huh? Nope. There you go. And do I have Nefer? No, this is Asia. So we will do Bloom. Where's Barbara? There we go. Social. Yeah, we'll do the reviews later when I switch accounts. So that's just hang on to your UID and we'll get to that later. Ooh, we're bringing back the monolith. Haven't seen that in a while. Oops, forgot to heat burst. Hey! Over here. Get over here. There's only 2 enemies. Okay. Very nice blooms with Llama in the team. 78,000. Don't mind if I do. And I did get Nilu C1 from the event, the free constellation, which is nice. Ada says, need help keeping up to date and explore? You volunteer any server? I don't do a lot of exploration. I've got tons of exploration on all my other accounts. But yeah, it's one of the things where I think I'll do eventually. One of the reasons I actually did, like, that I wanted to have for my other accounts was to actually save the quest to be able to redo them and actually re-experience some stuff. Unfortunately, with the way they've structured the FOMO gems, you know, the ones that you miss out on if you don't do it, it means that I feel pretty rushed to actually go through and do stuff when I kind of want to save it, because there's a bit of charm in re-experiencing. Oh, wow, look at that, 98,000 bloom. In re-experiencing, I am not going to do well against this Wyob, am I? Yeah, because you can't bloom. That's bad. It worked. Okay, Lunar works against the Wyob. We found that out. Am I playing the old Abyss? No, this is the Asia Abyss, which is just reset about 10 minutes ago. So we're going to find out what's on floor 12. I've never seen that ability before. We'll find out what they're cooking up. Got one of the ones who backs up. I don't need the fanfare. Juicy. Very nice. Alright, my new lance weapon isn't even 90. It's 89. Alright, Alright, so we got HP, and then charge attack damage. I wonder if Nubulet's going to be able to do it. There's only one of them, okay.
For the everlasting forest, branch into salt.
Make yourselves at home.
Should learn Nikita first there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Beautiful. Alright, what do we got here? We got Big Stompy. 3 waves. Why is Furina on the pipe? I have her weapon. What is going on? I have perception. Nubulet. No, it's Nefer's weapon. Don't ask. Don't ask. All right, hold on. Where's Furina? You. Oh, no. Elim, check the teams. That's a little too blind. Reconfigure party. All right, what do we got? We've got Crab. Okay, so Dendro on first side. And Pyro on second side, but... Nubulet will work. Okay. Okay. I should probably have brought Jean just for comfort, but whatever. It'll be fine.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
By the Frostman of old. You
Let's dance.
Is Hyperbloom Nubulet good enough for the horse in Chamber 2? The horse in Chamber 2. Hyperbloom Nubulet. As always, it depends. If it's the Hera horse, then it's whoever you're infusing with. So if you're careful on how your attacks go, it may be enough.
I'll protect us.
Man, having Nilu makes this so pleasant.
branch into song.
The Temple of Wisdom. This may create
For the everlasting forest.
grow.
Receive my
Very nice. Very nice. The crab again? Yeah. Put that in your feedback as well. Stop putting the same enemies in all game modes all at the same time for 3 months on end. Bring back the Regis Vine in one of the modes, please. Should have res shredded him, but no. He's doing a lot of damage. Alright, which Coppelius is this? Is this the, If you save Furina's normal attack, she takes out that shield in 1 hit. That's what you saw there.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Stay focused.
Nope. Not kicked. Very nice. All right, that cryo shield was no problem. Coppelia, not Coppelia. I mean, are they any different? I don't know. Sure, we'll take some crit. All right. The other thing you can do, like depending on when you say Hyperbloom, if during this stage, if Lunar Bloom is what actually does the most damage, it actually won't infuse with immunity. So like that was a mistake. So what I need to do is, and also like Nilu will should for now until next patch take down the shield. But if we do Lunar here, not just Dendro, duh, then yeah, it should.
for the everlasting forest. Branch into song.
Oh boy. Nilu's a problem. Uh-oh. I didn't think that through. Nilu Bloom. Okay. Well, let's try this again. How long is this going to take? That's going to take too long. Let's do this. Why was it polychrome at the start? What do you mean, polychrome?
I'll protect us. Oh,
Her last leg.
We're gonna
we can do
we're
it.
gonna just use Loma to get through this. Oh, please hold. There we go. Okay, so now it didn't.
All my strength.
Hold on. Why did it still infuse? Surely not. Surely not. I did some lunar damage there. Let's try this again. Hydro. Lunar Bloom.
Ready, steady, go. Let's dance.
4,000. Oh, I'm still just doing too much dendro damage. Stop! Stop blooming!
Branch into song.
What do we got?
Lush as the moon.
No. Okay. All right. So Bloom's not going to work on the first side. Huh. That sucks. That sucks a lot. The crab sucks. And that guy sucks. So you know what it's going to be? I'm sorry, Nahida. We're going with the old classic. Double Hydro Hyperbloom, baby. Yeah, if you can get it to just do the lunar infusion, or like it won't actually infuse. Didn't want to do that, but okay.
Let me weave you a verse.
Loma works really well against the crab, but isn't required, so you can just bring a classic Hyperbloom team.
Stand with me.
Quietly now.
So we'll try this. We'll see how annoying this is. I mean, the second side's just completely went through stuff as well, so I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Witness the power of Kuki.
For the everlasting fold.
All right,
Out of my way. Our bond is strong.
now we can just kind of do this.
Branch into song.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, getting rocked in the face. Don't do her NAs. I was trying to get the dewdrops going, right? Because you need a little bit of application there.
I'll settle this.
But it's fine. This will work. We got through the crab. It'll either infuse Dendro, in which case I'll just take it out with Hydro, or the second side really won't matter because we've got big damage here. You please.
Let my name echo in song. Shout.
Letting
Back
great
to you.
wings echo. Wind strike.
Found your head.
Very nice.
The tides beckon. Silence.
Time to shine. Strike a pose.
Click.
Bring it.
Justice is
Nope.
blindsided.
Could have played that a little cleaner. The only problem with the Abyss will be the crab. The horse is way too easy. The horse is way too easy. Come on now. Are you calling me mechanically challenged? Are you calling me mechanically challenged? I'm pretty over having them have every single abyss have the same, or every single endgame mode have the same thing. We'll do Hydro damage, I think. Come on, Yulon.
Rain outlines your face. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
I haven't seen shows on an energy build, not damage. Oh boy. Let me infuse it with Hydro, actually. Hello, Bailey. Welcome and thanks for the follow. I appreciate that.
Stand with me. Busted. Know my soul. Let me lead you.
Ah.
Take it easy.
Okay, I should have done the burst first. That's fine. Hyperbloom Nuvolette, or as long as you infuse with something, like, and can do enough damage on the other one.
Here comes the catch. Witness the power of Gua.
And of course you can use Lunar to bypass the infusion altogether.
By the frost moon of old. Branch into song.
Should be driving with her, actually. Now?
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing.
Uh-oh.
Let me weave you a verse.
It didn't infuse. Oh, nice.
Branch into song.
Elim. Q before E.
Gang's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Ring cutter.
All right. Now, Yunkasaur is pretty chonky, but should be fine.
Quietly now.
Should be fine. Okay. The best thing about the horse when it is infused with something and has the aura permanently, yeah, it is nice, but it can be annoying if you do too much damage on your supports. If you're trying to abuse that.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Nope. Kazuha? That sucks. Run! That's okay. I've got double shred here.
The tides beckon.
His big resistances aren't going to matter. Whee! Nope. Oh! Oh! Unless I just completely blow it.
Unscathed. Silence.
This is a prototype Amber. No, this is not prototype Amber. This is a Nefer weapon. Nuvolette with C3 Furina. I don't remember which account that was on for a second there. For something like Bloom, just infuse it with Hydro, and then you can bonk it with the Dendro attacks. Yeah, you still got to do the 50 attacks to get through it, though. Yeah, I just didn't have the patience not to not bloom. I don't have time for that. All right. Let's delete these guys. Number one gone. Things are about to get dicey, she says.
With one heart, we pray.
Kuki is hanging on by a thread. Nope.
Here comes the catch. Lush as the moon, by the frost moon of old.
By the frost moon of old. Yeah, the way the shield infusion works, it's the 50 instances of damage. Lunars count as 6, and otherwise everything else counts as 1.
With one heart.
How to build Nefer. EM crit damage is what you want to do on the new purple set. So that's the attacker set. That should take care of her. As far as weapons, there's a free-to-play craftable. So get that to R5. If you got the Dawn Moon, Dawnbreaker, Dawn Moon, whatever it's called, use that one if you pulled on the weapon banner at all. If you don't, then the craftable. Do not use Width Sift. These guys are very chunky. I thought with the Lunar Bloom I would have... I thought that would have been faster, but okay. Who's on this? Sorry, noob, don't let me down.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
1 minute. 1 minute bottom side.
Let the mighty be humble.
Geo Bishop. Haven't seen this guy in a while. Now this is what I'm talking about. Enemies we haven't seen in a while.
One with wind and cloud.
An oversight on my part.
I've got a shield, right? Alright, I need to do the first side faster. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We don't need attack. I don't need attack. I guess I'll take the HP.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Our bond is strong. With one heart, we pray.
See if we can get through this guy faster.
Power for a while.
I'll drive with her. Try and do some lunar blooms.
Receive my blessing.
One down.
Gotcha. By the frost moon of old. Ring cutter. Rain outlines your I'll settle this.
Oh, it's looking like it's going faster so far.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Guess we'll find out.
Lasting forest. Branch into
It was almost 2 minutes the first time or something.
Let me weave
All the face tanking.
Throw my sword. Lightning terrified. With one heart.
All right. Delete you. Hey, congrats, Floppa Arlecchino. Very nice. Was that a an early or just a 50-50 win? How did that come about? It's a big win. She's very strong.
For the everlasting forest. Out of my way. Here.
78 pity, 50-50 win. Classic. Very nice. Glad to hear it.
Let me weave
Oh man, I thought this was going so well, and then I just completely scuffed the rotation. But that was still like 20 seconds faster, which should be more than enough time. We'll set everything up for max damage. Here's his Zyphos. Did I give it to Kuki? I think everyone's on Stygian builds, is the thing. I don't like this. Time wasting mechanic.
Letting brave names echo. One with wind and cloud.
Oh my word.
Be sanctified.
Hey big guy. Where's Crystallize? Ah! Okay, it didn't hit me.
Found your head.
Really, you just remembered on the last 50-50 you lost to Mona and you got Furina. Oh, well, hey, that's a win. Oh, please, Niblet. Clutch. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so there we go. The first Asia clear of the season of the month is done. That was my account. Yeah, that was... that's going to be interesting on some viewer accounts because I know not everyone has different characters to use for that one. The crab's going to be kind of annoying. The crab and the horse, that basically says please bring Nefer for most people, but obviously you can get through it without that. Yeah, and I could have made that Bloom team work, but there it is. All right, let me go and condense, and we're going to do some reviews and then get on to a random... No, sorry, Toby had the guarantee, so we'll do Toby's, and then we'll get on to a random player's account and go from there. Toby, message me, and we'll after the reviews, we'll get on yours. Let me know what we're doing as well. All righty. Get the friendship team out. An interesting abyss for Skirk second half. Yeah, it could be. Could be. You know, freezing those night guys are not the worst thing in the world. But, yeah. All right. Battle Pass coming along. Very nice. All right. Sent already? All right. Thank you. And let me pull up. What are we doing here? Pull up the reviews. We have Lolo with a Nouvelette. That's not the review. This one. There we go. Level 70 Nouvelette on Ballad of Boundless Blue. So this weapon gives energy recharge, and it gives some charge attack damage. If you have crafting billets, which you might not, because this is an AR-52 account, as soon as you get a craftable billet for your Nouvelette, make a prototype amber. It'll be an upgrade over this. This weapon will work for now, but when you can, craft a prototype amber. You're on HP Hydro Crit. If you don't have Furina, and I don't see her here, then that's the right choice, so that's fine. At AR-52, you're doing fine. You've got the right main stats. You know, we don't have the highest crit stats in the world, but we're AR-52. So this will be great. The best thing you can do for now at AR-52 is try to ascend him to... you can ascend him to level 90 now, if possible, and get this normal attack talent up. The normal attack talent, like you've already invested, is the priority. Get it as high as you can. For Nouvelette, you know, that's 8, 9, or 10. It's well worth the resin spent there. And then just over time, keep improving. So yeah, a good start on a Nouvelette for AR-52. Very nice. And we have Floppa with a Skirk. And YouTube chatters, yeah, I saw Calibur's got the Nefer and Social. You had one as well. Yeah, I see your Flins there, so we'll do those as well. If there's anyone else on YouTube, just let me know the UID and we'll do these. So Skirk on a new Sands. So 69.8 to 244.6. Very nice. 26 rolls of crit. We got only one roll of attack percent. But that's all right. You're at about 2,400. Very nice. Great flower, great feather, really nice sands. It's a great upgrade. Solid attack goblet. Hopefully you'll be able to get to a cryo goblet at some point. if you want to use someone other than Furina. With Furina, it's fine. But yeah, that's really it. I think that's a very nice attack goblet. It just means you're always tied to Furina. Yeah, very nice build. It had 22 ER before. Well, that is a victory. Was that a reroll or a new crafted one or something? Or just a new rolled one? I mean, flat defense. How can you tolerate this? It's completely unusable. You have a dead stat roll. No, it's great. It's great. You re-rolled it. What a great outcome on the re-roll. Awesome. Love to hear that. Very nice. All right, and we've got a Arlecchino, which I'm assuming is, yes, this is the same UID, just two redemptions. All good. So brand new Arlecchino, level 60, friendship level 1. Congrats on that. As far as priorities, normal attack is the priority. So if you're low on resources, when you're able to ascender, level the normal attack, probably 9 first, if not, 10 if you want. The other ones don't really matter. This one gives you a bit of healing, obviously, and then, a tiny bit of damage here. So the skill's really probably the least priority overall. But, I mean, level them up. These are both worth 8, but I don't know how long you're going to stall on this. So, Incursio, is it possible to clear your Abyss floor without any Dendro? As you're supposed to have a team in it. So the new Abyss, we just went through it. Is it possible without any Dendro? If you have a good credit card, yes. But the crab is going to be a problem. You will have Dendro with either main character or potentially Kale. Just need to level them. You've got a whole month to level them if you don't have them leveled now. So, character review is not available. Can you check my Nefer? There are a few more reviews, the extremes. If you could, please just keep an eye out for the redemption so I don't lose track. All right, and we've got a Nefer from Excalibur. Level 85, a Nefer, friendship level 3 with R3 Black Marrow Lantern. This is the craftable. You will want to craft it up to rank 5 when you can, refinement rank 5. Good talent investment. The skill is the priority. That's where the majority of her damage comes from. 54 crit damage is quite nice. If you've got Llama, which you do, that means your effective crit rate is 94 to 241. Without a crit damage weapon, that's pretty good. That's quite good. We've got 27 rolls of crit, 2 rolls of EM, a couple of dead stat rolls, but it's all right. Not the biggest thing in the world. You've got great investment. Great start. The biggest thing to help your damage next would be get 2 more craftables crafted up when you can, and you are off to the races. Akata says, you just tried the Abyss. You have no clue who to put on floor 12. You have no Arlecchino. So I just went through it with Dendro on top, but Hydro on the bottom. It's not impossible, but you whether or not you have strong characters. So without knowing who's on your account, I can't give a recommendation on that. But just you can get through without Arlecchino for sure. I'm not able to see how long the redemption is, the extremes. So just keep an eye out for it. Hi, Yeet. Welcome in. All right. Let's look at these pieces here. We've got, wow, what a flower. That's really good. Really good feather. Really good EM sands. Really good goblet. And a very, very nice hat. Yeah, really good. The next steps for this Nefer, obviously if you're going to be bursting, if you do dash cancels, use the level to burst, but craft this up. Otherwise, pull her signature when she comes back, and then get some cons. But yeah, that's really it. I think you're done for artifacts. That's impressive. All right. Is Nubilet good without Shilonen and Kazuha? Nubilet he's still decent. He's very decent with Furina. and some kind of res shred. So like some kind of animo would be nice for a lot of bosses, but he can put out damage if you set him up right. He's very versatile. He's got a lot of teams that work. So this was a Flins for... Whose was this? Social media. Flins for social media. We've got level 90 Flins. Friendship level 7. Good job on that. Keep working on it. With R1 Prospector Shovel. If you can, refine that up to rank 5. It does give a bunch of lunar charge damage, which is what you want. And then level the talents. He is a DPS, so 9 would be sort of the minimum these days with the way that they're doing the HP stuff. And he does a lot of damage. So, yeah, why not? So you're at effectively a 69 to 204. A little bit low, I would say. There's a few more rolls of crit would be nice if you could get to the 50 range. I know it's hard. You've got some decent pieces here, but we've got no crit here. We do have a bunch of ER. You do need between 120 and 130 ER, so that's awesome to see that you got that. We got some low rolls there. I mean, this is a fine attack goblet. Attack is the right setup. This piece, what is going on? What happened here? It's level 6. Oh, it's 4-star. Oh, I see. It's a 4-star. Okay. So we need a 5-star there. 5-star attack stands when you can. Why does it say you're... Let's see. Knight of Willing. So, yeah. Essentially, if you can, maybe just craft one social media when you can. An attack stands 5-star. And see how it rolls. But yeah, a little bit more crit rate is what I would do. This piece is fine. Like, this is good. I wouldn't necessarily change that. It's going to be hard to beat that because you got enough rolls there. It's this piece holding you back. That and craft up your weapon there. Okay, let's get logged into Toby's account, and I'll check through some of these messages here. What's better crit split? A 1-to-2 crit ratio is better, Floppa. So if you have 50 crit rate, you want 100 crit damage. So that's what you want, 1-to-2. That is mathematically the most optimum. So there's a little bit of an asterisk there is once you're over 85 crit rate, the odds of it actually mattering are a little bit less, so you can start to favor crit damage more. But as the math works out, 1-to-2 is the optimum average damage. So do that. Nefer, Aino, Furina, Nihida. How much EM does she need? Nefer needs EM, and crit damage. And that'll put you at like, I don't know, like 600 or so. And ITWR says, you can't hit more than 25k. Well, yeah, go ahead and put some characters who are in your team in the chat. We'll try and help you out there. Let's see. All right, let me get onto Toby's account here. We are doing IT 10-star. 10-star? What is this? 10. I go for 12. Domain-wise, is it wise to run domains on lower levels so you can build your characters? You're struggling to do them at level 90, AR 56, world level 7. So Bruticus, if you're struggling to get through domains at AR 56, it might be a talent investment issue if you get the right main stat on your thing. However, with that being said, you always have the option of doing co-op, which would really help you out. So let me get this set up. And let me know how the readability is on the name, because I did change that again from yesterday. So let me know how that goes. Yeah, so let us know who you're using, Bruticus, and maybe we can give some suggestions. And if you want to put some characters on your showcase, you can do a character redemption as well. We can look and see what's going on with your characters and try and help you out. You're too lazy to level someone up? What is this? 10 star. 9 star. 9 star. What is this? What is this? Oh no, that one's got fav. What is ballad level 6? Is this the account without the stuff leveled? All right. where's the catch? Where's the catch? It's good enough. Trust you. Is this the What does she have? What is Toby? You're killing me with this. A C2 Arlecchino. Uh-huh. So that's 1 DPS and we need 3. So we've got okay, all right. I'll give you got Varesa, Nefer. Okay, all right. You have 3 DPSs. Fine. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was pre-molding a bit. All right. What is this? Is this Europe? So we can invite a Flins, shall we? Oh, look, we've got an Arlecchino. No. Do I just invite a Nefa? Probably will do that. Yeah, you don't have anyone else who's got a Flins that's going to beat this Nefa. Although, you don't have Furina, nor... you have no Hydro. We have to invite Nuvolette. Otherwise, we are cooked on floor 10. Oh boy. Oh, Furina's in the trial ones? Okay. Okay, so if we bring a Nefa then, a Nefa will solve the problem for 10 and 8. Alright. We'll borrow a Nefa. We won't use Raiden. Do I need to check any other builds? Your Kuki Shinobu is built right. What is going on with the ZM? Chat. Build your characters. I know. You have 2 EM goblets on the whole account. Ah! Alright, hold on. Did you say we can Strongbox? Can we Strongbox Flower of Paradise Lost? For something you need. Alright. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Can we go Strongbox? And Strongbox. Alright, we're going to Strongbox, chat. We're going to Strongbox. We're going to try and build our dear Kuki. Hey, Rent. Yeah, we're gonna get flop. Flower of Paradise Lost. Where is that? There it is. All right. Have you checked through your gear? Or do I need to check it? Crit rate ER HP. That's a yo-yo piece. Oh my gosh, I have to check it. You upgraded the ones that I didn't level? How'd they turn out? All right, that is... Watch Varka be physical, right? If you have 2 skill charges, C1 on Shanyan, Cloud Retainer, gives a second skill there. Attack, EM, and crit damage. We'll save that one for now. $75 to $264. Wow, almost 30 crit damage over yesterday. Interesting. We'll save that one. Save that one. Save that one. Oh, you are not a locker. Good thing I checked. That's a 4-line. Okay. All of the elemental mastery. That is not a good sign. EM, ER. That's a maybe. Ooh, 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Attack double crit. 4-line. EM. That's an off piece. All right. We can go through those. Quickly check through the hats. If they're not crit damage, they can probably go. That one can go. It's only got 1 stat. 1 stat. Healing bonus with crit and ER. We're going to save that one for someone else. I don't trust that you've got necessarily one that is going to beat that for a healing bonus for someone. I don't mean that like I distrust you. I just mean it's very useful if you don't have one. Let's put it that way. All right. HP double crit. That's a nice one. HP EM. That's a cookie piece. ER EM. HP EM. All right. We are looking for EM hat or EM goblet. And then we're out. All right, what do we got? Crit ER HP. We'll save that one for later, just in case. Just in case there's an HP on the purple set. Ooh, oh, oh. EM, crit damage, ER. Yep. We're in dangerous territory. Attack, crit damage, EM, 4-line start. We're saving that. The redeem, it got redeemed five minutes ago, so it should be available in about 10, little less than 10 minutes. All right. Attack, ER, crit damage. That's, oh, well, that's wrong set. That's flop. I was thinking it was the purple set for some reason. Oh, hello. Crit damage, crit rate, ER, HP. Yeah, we're saving that as an off piece. We'll save that as an off piece. Double crit attack. Oh my goodness. Are you really going to make me do this game? Save a bunch of off pieces? Are you making me save a bunch of off pieces? Uh-huh. That's a goblet. HP goblet with ER. EM. This is where it gets kind of risky because we don't know who's going to want the support stuff. Attack, double crit on the support set. We're going to save that. Oh boy. Crit rate ER, attack goblet. We'll save that. Attack ER. So like crit rate ER because that's a Favonius combo. Crit rate ER. Yeah, so like that's a support set. So that's definitely one to keep around. Hey, Galaxy Weeb, welcome in. Great to have you joining today. All right, there's our goblet. So we got flop done. Assuming you have a hat somewhere. Healing bonus, crit rate, ER, attack. That's a Chi-Chi hat. Another EM Sands. That's nice. All right, we're out. We're out of the Strongbox, I think. Kuki, where are you at, girl? Flop. You have a hat. You have a goblet. ER crit damage. HP ER. That's the one. Wow, that is a Kuki piece. That is amazing. So ER EM. Do you have HP EM? There we go. Perfect. HP EM. HP EM. Those are all Kuki pieces. That is a no. That is... These are all pretty sad, but it's really... It's not worth the Strongbox, I don't think, for where the account's at. Oh my gosh. Do we have any fodder? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we got? And is it Ala Eunice? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. You almost finished your last homework assignment. Very nice. I'd love to hear that. If you need another one, we can, just let me know. We can take a look. So here is a pretty sad feather. Can I YOLO this? You don't know which plus 20s? You don't use them? Okay. All right. If I see one that's not good, can I just throw it out? Like this one is, I don't even know what happened there. It's low rolled everything. Low rolled EM, low rolled crit damage, and low rolled HP. Hey, all right. 18. Like, it's going to be better to level up more of these than not. Like, how far can we go with this? If I use potions. 5x. Oh my gosh. Give me HP percent, game. All right, that's better. Let's send it to 20. All right, HP percent. Very nice. Kuki can actually heal. Can this one get HP percent? I'll take ER. It'll be fine. All right, so we'll take this to like 8 or 12, but not really 16. Depends on how many it misses. Nailed everything. Oh, perfect. Let's keep going to 12 then, or 16. And the flower is next. Okay, we'll stop there. We'll just send this as far as we can. Check the plus 20 trash. I mean, maybe that one. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that a 5 line? Not sure. No. Yeah, it's tough. That one's pretty bad. Because you've already got your Varesa built, right? Confirming, Toby? Yep, okay. All right, we'll send that one then. All right, let's finish the feather since it's almost there. Or flower, rather. See if we get one more HP roll. Of course not. Of course not. All right, but good news is Kuki is saved. She is saved from whatever that was. And you can use your Raiden now. Oh, a kitty on the lap. Very nice, these streams. Very nice. Character redeem will be available in about 2 minutes, so please keep an eye out for that. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Now we can cook, because we've got a Hyperbloom team with our Kuki. We've got Nefer, Loma, We can invite and rinse Anefa. We're set. Perfect. Yeah, because I'll use Ino. I'll use Sing Show with Nahida, Kuki, and then Ino with Loma, Nefer. Okay. All right. I'm not using the trial guys. I'm using the trial guys. What do you mean? The trial guys are on a different page.
Lucky you. I have some time to kill.
Anyone need a coach?
You know, the 70s don't really need to be built. I mean, they might need some gear, but... let's see, what do we need to do here? So we got Yao Yao, Sino, Barbara, Auroron. Yeah. Yep, we can go ahead. And we don't need to save Barbara either, because we're not doing the Lunar 2-1. So that's totally fine. Did we switch? Oh boy, it's going to be one of those days. Okay. Get the flower. Tell you what, Imaginarium Theater has convinced me that I never want to pull for Sino. I do not like his play.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
The little mini game.
Judgment is upon you.
I push the button, it doesn't go. Push the button again, it doesn't go. Push the button again, it does go, but it's late. Feels bad, man.
Not too far now.
What some aggravates.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
All right. Now we can use Alhaitham. And I don't want to use Kuki, so I'm going to try and get more characters. So character in advance. I don't want to use a Vigor Restore because we only use the trial characters who are all very weak. Loma's good. We don't want to use all our flowers. 210 for a character is bad, so we'll take the Mystery Cache one. Take an Electrocharge buff trying to get character rerolls. Otherwise, I think... There we go. There's a character. This is good. We'll take Raiden to get her out of the way. Even though I need a Nefa, I'll use Raiden because Raiden's actually going to help with Alhaitham. Which means on this one, we should be able to do something like... something like that. Sure.
Let's move!
The process of elimination.
Yeah, Zitstreams, Toby redeemed it for you, so I'll need later when I go to do the redeem. I'll just need your UID then, okay?
Here you are.
But they did put in that it's for you, so.
Go. You're free now. Something's
I am very impressed with how some of you are able to get the redeems on cool. Do you have like a timer on the desk, or? It's like yesterday when Rent claimed the guaranteed. I'm not even joking. On my end, it was the instant, and I mean like the instant that I enabled it.
time to say hello. Not too far now.
Brace yourself! There is no escape! Stronger!
So if you think it's fast for your guys' end, it was, my finger hadn't even lifted off the mouse yet. All right, take another character. All right,
With you all the way.
another character? Sure, why not?
Will there be enough food? If not,
Okay,
I brought my own.
No, consume all flowers. Well, I don't mind giving away 25 flowers for a character. That's actually beautiful. Perfect. We can use Alhaitham versus this guy. You just wanted to flex your superiority, and why did you get first always in that 6-month streak? I see. Yeah, Toby developed a new strategy to try and win on that, which is be in the stream 30 minutes before it starts. I guess we use Carrara for double Dendro Resonance. Might as well.
Illusion shattered. Controlled breathing. Let's move.
Only I don't know. I was just being a bit silly. I don't mind. It's just it always brings a smile when I load up the stream stuff and I see a bunch of chat. I'm like, oh, they're already here. You know, it's I should not have switched off my item.
Torn to oblivion.
All right, come on, teleport back, would you?
On my mark.
Here you are.
I guess I've got Alhaitham, so with right should be fine. I didn't take the aggravate level 1 buff. I think he'll have enough damage.
Quick as a flash. Let's move. There is no escape. Coming through. Surges of the smoke.
3 mirrors. Not enough. Okay. All right. All right. Elim, be faster. Let's try that again, but be faster. I can also use Barber for some quick blooms rather than Carrara, but I think that was on me.
Sign here, please. Faster. Stronger. Start the clock. Illusion shattered.
Scatter.
One. Yeah, much better on that one. Much better timing.
Here you are.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. Quick as a flash. On my mark.
Hey, big guy. I would love it if you'd teleport away, would you?
Control breathing. Let's move.
Get wrecked, buddy.
Process of elimination.
This should be it. Teleport again? What?
How bold.
Dude, what? RNG. All right, I'm going to bring Barbara.
There is no escape. Faster. Stronger. Start.
Scatter.
The odd blooms here or there are going to help. Bah!
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. On my mark.
Okay. I'm going to teleport away. Waste my time. I'll use Alhaitham. Look at that. Go to mirrors. Now I'll set up my location.
Control breathing.
Lock in. Boom, boom, boom.
Shine down.
You've never understood Alhaitham and Sino? Yeah, it's very. I describe it as mechanical, right? Like there's certain mechanics you want to do. Like you want to on-field with Alhaitham a lot, and he's got these little mirrors that you need to sort of plan out and manage. Sino is like a timing game, man. That's actually worse. All right. That's not good. I should have taken the aggravate buff. What else can we do? We can solve this problem immediately by doing... Yeah, by doing this. That's fine.
Delivery! Coming through! Faster! Stronger! Glory to the Shogun! Strike!
1,
Hero incoming!
2,
Headbutt!
1, 2,
Kapow!
1, 2, switch.
Control breathing! On! Quiver!
1,
Just
2. Why is he not teleporting? And why is my skill not up?
Headbutt! Justice
Hold on, do you have cons on this Varesa? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. We'll take Sing Show for now. Hi, your type. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Oh man, I cannot get enough of now. That's fine. We'll take Beto. And that should be enough. Well, we've still got Alhaitham, so Alhaitham Beto will be fine for this stage. We are doing an Imaginarium Theater for Toby at the moment, trying to get our 10 stars here. Should be achievable. Or do I take I'll take Alhaitham because he'll get the stuff. We'll take Kitty Cat, and I guess we'll take Sarah. Might as well. We'll just do the classic stall. 7 cups of coffee and 4 Monster. You gotta be careful with that, man. That's a lot.
Here you are.
I'm a big fan of coffee, but yeah, that stuff can mess you up if you're not careful. All right, take care of yourself.
Strike! No turning back!
Process of elimination.
You play Genshin, your type?
Flash!
Oh.
To ashes!
Running out of stamina. Easy. AR-57 in Asia. Oh, nice. Very nice. Do you have a main? Who do you have a main? Someone you consider your main character? Do you have a favorite, if not a main? No main? Okay. I'm an Ito main myself. I mean, I say that lovingly, but Ito's a pretty weak character, so it's mainly for the love of the game and the Oni Kabuto, as it were. But yeah, the one and only. I enjoy his play, and I use him every time I get a chance to.
The process of elimination.
A Hu Tao forever. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually have Hu Tao on any of my accounts. I've got 5 accounts. I don't have Hu Tao on any of my accounts. I really like her character, but I don't like the play style, the charge attack, and then either the dash cancels or the jump cancels. It feels bad. When I've played her in theater and I like normal attack with her, she feels fine. Okay, so we'll take Aino, because we need for Nefer and Loma, who we do have. So we've got that team set. 1 character Vigor returns. That'll be good. Hopefully it'll be a Varesa. Nope, not Varesa. That was a risk, but we took it. And we basically have enough characters now. Who do we want to power up? So we can Hyperbloom 5 and 6. We could Varesa 7. We need to get a Nefa. So I think we need to save our flowers for this buff because it's only level 1. So let's save that. We'll Hyperbloom on this one. You wake up at 6 and then school and you have to study. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's if that's the case, you know, like I said, yeah, maybe a bit of unsolicited advice. Take care of yourself. You will not be young forever, and that's very hard on your body. So, yeah, everything in moderation. It's a good way to live. All right, let's do... I didn't get Nahida, actually. Okay. Well, that throws a spanner into the works. Huh. All right. Well, I guess we're doing... this. Yow yow, Hyperbloom, baby. Let's... Oh, that Flower Paradise Lost coming in clutch. We'll let Sana do something. You're an Aoife main, and for one reason only. Everyone knows the reason. The love of animals, right? Clearly. Lolo main Mualani, Chaska, and now Flins. Oh. Yeah, I like Mualani's character a whole lot, but that's another one where it's like I don't like the playstyle of Mualani. Just I feel it's very clunky for me. I have issues playing her, but I do like her character a lot. I like the sort of the happy, bubbly personality. Let's just do Hyperbloom here.
Surrender. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. Guilty.
Witness the power.
One more monster. Get him, Yo-Yo! We just need one. We're at 30 seconds, so plenty of time.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned.
All right. We're hoping for a Nefa from this level. Kakuku! All right. That is not an Nefa, but Arlecchino. Okay, well, that'll be fine. We do need a Nefa, though. Please give me a Nefa. Surely.
I'm quite flattered.
Oh, I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried I'm not going to have a Nefa by floor 6. Or floor 8, rather. All right, but we just won the rounds because we got Arlecchino. So we've got Varesa. We can Varesa after this one. Then we can Arlecchino on 9, and we can Nefer or Arlecchino on 10. So that is in the bag. And on this, we do this jobby there. That'll be fine. And we are off to the races. Oops, probably should have started with Barbara, but whatever. It'll be fine. Guy doesn't stand a chance. He went into his shield phase twice before I even exited the radius of it. Oh my word. Here, can you switch to Nefer, please? You managed to get artifact that grants electro damage bonus, crit rate, crit damage, ER, and attack. Very nice. Sounds like it's got all the things. Who are you going to use that one on, Darks? Chatting in from YouTube over there. Great to have you here. You building anyone in particular, or you have someone in mind for that piece? Let's pick Candace so we have some Hydro, I guess. Please give me a Nefa. I'll just buy her so I can select. All right, now, these other guys are going to be super annoying because they've got the Pyro Shield and we don't have a lot of Hydro. I mean, we technically got Sing Shell, but we've got Varesa, so we'll just use this. Okay. Varesa, sure, we'll do this. Why not? We got the Electro Charge buff, might as well. I feel like my skill went away. It shouldn't have. One. Just way off cycle here. One and two. Give energy.
Let me weave you a verse.
One, two, burst. One, two, and burst. Yeah, I don't know.
Rain outlines your fate.
One, two, and burst. Okay, good. Finally got through that cat. I don't like those things, man. Venti, Razor, Albedo, Ayaka, Albedo, used as Ito support. Hey, I love that. Nilu, Linny, Albedo. I'm sensing a theme here. I'm sensing a theme here. All right. Albedo had his screen time in the recent Archon quest. All right, so we have a Nefa. We still have... Oh, I just used Sing Show. I probably should have kept Sing Show, to be honest. Oh dear. I need Hydro. Uh-oh. I might need to go back and get Sing Show. 2 more re-rolls? No. No. Blessings are cheaper. Well, let's pick that. Come on. Give me 1 vigor back. Oh, gambling failed. Okay. Candace, Raiden, Anefa, and Hope? Let's find out. The Raiden's not built. The Candace isn't built. Anefa is going to carry, which means what? Arlecchino for the DPS phase? Sure. That's... Sure. That'll be enough Hydro, surely. Alright, we're good to go. Got C2 Arlecchino. So that's not a problem. We'll get the theater buff since they're level 4 here. Very nice. Had me worried there. I thought I was going to have to rewind for a Hydro. If I paint my beard white, Santa Claus? Yeah. Spray on frosting or something. Let's take Diona. Yeah, we'll use Arlecchino, and which means we don't really need one of these buffs. But we'll take the Bloom one for the Nefertine. Yep. Extra lunar damage cores, sure. And of course, yeah, that one costs money. All right. Okay, we've got Emily. We've got Arlecchino. So we can do Arlecchino burning. There's that one, and that one, and that one, and Kaveh! Hi, Yuli, you're just in time. We just selected Kaveh, of course. Man, look at that. Knight of Camelot shows up on the stage that we use Kaveh. What are the chances? Honestly, that was not planned at all. That was not staged. That was an honest to goodness Kaveh pick. You think Kaveh is actually somewhat built? Okay. Now, that's saying a lot because some of these characters we just didn't even check their gear. Please don't do that. There, Kaveh. Finish him off. Get him, Kaveh. You did it. Oh, he's got a rain slasher on. That's a pretty nice finish. Okay. Kaveh carried. That's right. All right. So Nefer is going to finish this one off. We've got Ino. We still have Furina as well, which will help with the Hydro. So we'll do that. And we've got the Thundercloud. So we could do this. That way I can switch Furina to healing if I need to. I think what we'll do is we're gonna see how this mixes up. I don't know how it's gonna do follow aura, but we'll see. Spoiler: it's just fine, chat. A little hurting, but we're not gonna struggle for time. Okay. Get him a Nefa. I mean, get him, Nefer. Yay! What's the correct way to use C6 Farazan? She can be built for damage. I've seen some silly stuff with C6 Farazan as like the main damage dealer. She is fine there, but you know, Animo support carry, tenacity, attack, Animo crit, Favonius bow. Put with Xiao, with Xiao or you know, some other Animo, Jean carry, Hazo carry, like something like that. Something like that. Those will work. Hello, Damon. Welcome in. Great to have you here. Hey, Toby, 10 stars. You were right. You were right. Yeah, Lanyan. I mean, Lanyan is Animo. Like, Lanyan's so great at those swirls. I don't know. I'm sold on pure Animo DPS, but I'm sure Saluna's video will have a demo on that. So, yeah, go check that out if you're interested in Lanyan there. I love that character so much. I just haven't had time to goof around with her. I haven't made time to goof around and make some goofy builds with her. But her style looks amazing. What? You haven't been claiming your keys. Executive decision has been made. Okay. All right, Toby, thanks for letting me play on your account. I'll go ahead and log off. We're going to draw for a random viewer here shortly, but we're going to do some character review redemptions. And Z Extremes, yours was claimed by Toby. So we've got a Hu Tao from Bailey, and we've got a Mavuika from Paracetamol. So let's have a look at that. All right. We've got Paracetamol with a Mavuika, level 90, friendship level 10, C0R1. Very nice. 205 EM, 60 crit rate perfect, 236 crit damage with EM, Pyro, and crit. Very nice. 27 rolls of crit, 1 roll of EM, 2 rolls of attack percent. This is a very, very solid build. Yeah, probably pretty decent on the rankings, like, I don't know, top 10,000 of Mavuikas. Not too many dead stats. We've got, 2 flat attacks, And that's about it. A couple of defense, 2 defense there. So, I mean, apart from getting EM substat rolls on those other pieces, there's not a lot you can do to make that better, other than make sure you have, you know, Shalon and Sitlali. Sitlali C2 is probably next big upgrade, and then Shalon and C2 after that. I see you have a lot of the premium characters. So, yeah, very, very, very nice build. All right. And we have a Hu Tao. Bailey. All right. Level 90 Hu Tao. Friendship level 10. With Homa, which is her signature. Triple Crown. Very nice investment there. Crimson Moon, a classic build for the pyro damage and the multiplier on the vapes and melts. 70 to 223 with 289 EM. EM pyro crit is nice. Good amount of HP, almost 31,000. Great EM. The crit rate may be a little bit low, but you do have a lot of HP stats, so completely understand why that is the case. Very well balanced and well rounded. It's going to feel great. It just, you know, personally, I would maybe trade. Well, like, it's hard to say to improve that, right? But like, the EM Sands feels like maybe 1 HP roll and 1 defense roll go into crit rate, and then I would, like, personally. That's where I would try and bounce. But it's so good that it's probably not going to matter, right? Like, she's going to delete stuff. She's going to delete stuff, and she still holds up with the right team. So, yeah, very nice Hu Tao. Great investment on those talents. You love to see it. All right, Z Extremes, you had a redemption. I'm going to try and find your UID. This is the problem, is everything scrolls by. I mean, yeah, the Sands is good, just like... oh, okay, there it is. I was looking for it, didn't see it. All right, work in progress, Nefer. All right, Nefer. Brand new Nefer, 50 out of 60. So, you know, as per normal, the skill is the most important talent. You're working on that. That's awesome. So level that. And then Black Mara Lantern's a fine weapon for her. Just make sure that you refine it to rank 5. It gives a good amount of Lunar Bloom damage. So craft that up. If you don't have the billets, there's a few places in the world you can get them. You can do the Sumeru tree. You can do the Natlan tree. You can do the other trees as well, like the Inazuma one, and then convert them. But that takes Dream Solvent. I guess the Sumeru one does as well. But Fontaine and Natlan little sigil turn-ins give a billet. If you haven't done the Chasm quest, the Chasm gives a classic one as well, which you can convert. That'll help you get the billets there, and do your weeklies to make sure that you get them as soon as you can. But that's a fine weapon for her. EM, and crit dam. That's crit rate, actually. Let's have a peek here. So when she ascends with crit damage, so she's going to get a bit more there. But what do we got going on? So we don't have any crit here. We don't have any crit here. So one thing as far as resource management, I would suggest for you, like, getting the set is fine, but really it's the right stats. So you got the right main stats, EM, and then you probably want crit damage here. But in order to do that, you need crit rate. So with a piece like these that don't have great stats, like this goblet, although it's in the right main stat, I would probably stop that at like level 16 just to save on resource a little bit. So if you don't know, it takes a similar amount of resources to get from 1 to 16 as it does from 16 to 20. So, and relatively small difference between 16 and 20, all things considered. So if it's not the greatest piece, it's totally fine to level it up in the meantime. Just know that you don't always have to take them to 20 for your first piece while you're working on getting those replacements. So keep farming for this, refine the weapon, and yeah, she's just going to have a lot of room to grow. Okay. Why is Varesa only level 80? She's got her signature. Back off. But yeah, you could you could ascend your Varesa. A great weapon, but she wants her normal attack up. So if you could just ascend, you don't have to level her to 90. Just ascend her and up the skill, or the normal attack rather. You can level the other stuff as well, but yeah, the normal attack's the most important. Yeah, ZX Streams, for those who don't know, has every character in the game, and they're all like level 80. So, you know, that's a huge undertaking. I bet your ley line achievement says like 2 or 3 or 4,000 ley lines, right? Is Nefer Burst worth leveling? So the people who are much smarter than me, who have done the math, have said, if you are not going to cancel the dash animations, or rather cancel the attack animations by dash canceling, if you're not going to cancel the animations, you lose damage by using it because you spend more time doing the burst than actually doing your rotation again. So apparently, and I don't do the dash cancels myself, apparently it's more damage if you just switch and do another rotation as opposed to using the burst if you're not doing the dash cancels. Now, I am an Unga Bunga player, and I work hard on leveling my characters and building them, and I like the animation. So for me, I use the burst regardless, and I don't bother doing the dash cancels because not everything needs to be super tippity top. Then again, I also don't have the easiest time clearing something like Stygian, where you do need every little 1 to 2%. So it depends on what you enjoy and how you play. I would level it, but it's up to you. If you want to not level something to save on Mora, you could technically skip it. And hello, Super Brother, welcome in. And thanks everyone for the streaks. I saw Dora Boy, you had a 5-stream streak. It was a little bit ago, and Yuli as well. 10 streams, and Cheez-Its with 10 streams as well. And Needs Snacks for Life, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. And Toby had another redemption for someone. Was that for on behalf of someone else, Toby? Who was that? Let's take a look at Damon's, Cloud's Kanich, and then Damon's Inefa, and then Social's Flins. All right, let me see here. It looks too cool not to use, so you might as well. That's exactly my strategy. With that stuff. All right, level 90 Flins friendship. All right, Flins. Kanich friendship level 10, 4, 10, 8 on Earthshaker, 33 crit rate to 222 crit damage. Now, Obsidian does give 40%, so you're at like 73. However, Kanich, he does big hits, so you want those big hits to crit. So I would look for a little bit more crit, if you could, on some of these pieces. You're going to prefer the crit rate over something like attack percent, because if you can keep either Eonson or go into Bennett's circle every few seconds, like every 3 seconds or so, then the attack's going to be a little less valuable. You do have quite a few attack substat rolls, a few dead stat rolls on defense percent, HP percent. So if some of those could go into crit rate, it would be nice. If you could get this to like 45, it would feel very, very nice. That's pretty hard to do on the Earthshaker. So it's something to just look out for. But even one roll on a flower would be nice, even if it means if you have to drop a roll of crit damage on a different piece. But as it is, like, that's a really nice piece, having rolled multiple times into the damage stat and attack, not bad. The feather is, again, all usable stats, but maybe a bit replaceable. The attack sands is nice. It's got several rolls of crit. It does have the HP and defense, though, so if that's a four line starter, so if it has 5 rolls total, maybe it's worth a re-roll to see if it'll get some more crit rate. That can be risky, but depends on your resources there. Very nice Dendro Goblet. It's going to be hard to replace that one. Probably hang on to it. And yeah, the hat, again, since the hat's the off piece, if you have one that has like 2 more rolls, go with that. Apart from that, maybe level the burst one more time if you really like Kaniche. His signature is also very good. That'll help with your crit rate. So if you want to improve your Kaniche in the future, if he reruns, get that. Hey, Yarrow. Is there any way to clear 12-2 if you don't have Nefer or Flins? Yes. So 12-2 being the Hera, the horse. If you have Jean can quickly disperse the little shield and do that before they patch it, because apparently they are going to patch that. Nilou also can do it because it doesn't do damage, but it ticks away at it really quick. Burning goes through it, which will apply Pyro, so you could bring like a burn melt combo. But it really depends on your teams. So we'll have to know a bit more, and you can always enter for a random draw as well, which we're going to pull for right now. So exclamation join if you want to get in, and we'll have a look. And hello, Toxic. Welcome in. All right. Let's do the draw now, and then I will take a look at Anefa, Flins, and try and find that message from Toby. Ooh, chat is popping. And hello, Super Brother. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't catch that message when it came by. Oh, Toby, yeah. I didn't see any UIDs, so we'll do socials, Flynn. So we'll do that. How's that? But yeah, just it's all right to go ahead and leave that. All right, Zig Streams. Hey, congrats. Message me. We'll get logged on here soon. All right, let's have a look at Anefa. 6, 3, 4, 3. 9, 5, 3, 6. All right, Anefa. Level 90 Anefa, friendship level 10, very nice. C0 on missive. Missive's a fine weapon for her. 110-8, good investment there. Great crit. 82 to 189 is nice. On the support set from Nod Cry, not bad, not bad. 27 rolls of crit on that set already. Crazy. That is absolutely wild stats for being the new set. Congrats. What a great build. EM is only 2 rolls, but probably fine, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have Anefa, but probably fine with that many damage stat rolls. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. That's awesome. Great flower. Look at that. The double crit, 28, 48, 49 crit value. With ER and HP. Steal it for Yelan. She deserves it. A very nice feather as well. A very nice attack sans. 34 crit value there. Incredible attack goblet. Maybe you robbed that from your Jean. That's okay. She doesn't need all that crit anyway. Toronto would be sad. And a very nice hat. Very, very, very nice. Crazy good. All right. Very good. And let's look at Flynn's from... geez. Where did it go? There it is. That one. Let's try this. Did Abyss reset? Abyss has reset only on Asia. It'll reset on Europe in several hours, and then much later, about 11 hours for America. So it depends on what server. Okay, Flins, you say. So level 90, Flins, friendship level 7, good work there. 188 on the talents. Now, talents are guaranteed upgrades, so I do recommend leveling them up. Get that burst up, get that skill up. Probably worth 9 on both of them for being a DPS. You also do normal in between stuff as well. So if you're going to be normaling, might as well get that to like 4. It costs virtually nothing. But you don't have to. Yeah, burst and skill are fine. 39 to 204, so that means you're at like 70 to 204. But we are on the Prospector. So yeah, definitely refineness. And a little bit more crit rate would be nice in the build, social media. A little bit more crit rate. That's a great piece. That's a great piece. This piece is the... Oh, we already looked at this. Hold on. Why'd you send this again? We looked at this. You missed your own review. Yeah, get a... You're on a 5-piece. Get an attack sans that works and refine your weapon. And you're off to the races. Yeah, needs snacks for life. There's a character review redemption. It should be available now. I don't think anyone's redeemed it. If it's not, it's available every 15 minutes. So keep an eye out for the redemption, all right? I'm going to get on to the next account. It should come up in a few minutes, and then after this account, we'll do that, okay? All right, we are going to log on, look through the account, and choose what we're going to do. All right, sounds good. And did I see right that you also maybe were having an issue with the combat event? Did you need help with that? Would you be wanting that? Let's see. Escoffier. Yeah. We're on... What region are we on? We're on America. Okay. All right. We'll get logged in here. No. What do we got here? All right. Oh, we're capped. No. Okay, first things first. You need books. You need artifacts, actually. You need artifacts. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go do some artifacts. That's first things for... I cannot deal with capped resin. I don't know what it is. Is anyone else like that in chat? Does that really get right into your soul? Sure. Capped resin, I know, but they have 61 little lady characters. It's fine. They got plenty of books. They need artifacts. This account needs artifacts. A couple months ago, when they first joined the stream, I want to say they had like 25 artifacts total. So this account has come an amazing amount of progress in... Oh, that's level 50. Forgot about that. I just looked at it. In just a couple of months. It's come a long way for the number of characters that are there. So the investment priority has been on leveling characters, which is awesome, but we do need that balance. So just seeing how far it's come along, I think it's pretty inspiring. All right. Nope. That's embarrassing. Come on, Elim. Get him, Loma. You saw nothing. Yeah, we need artifacts for sure. All right, healing double crit ER. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I don't know what you've got for healing stuff, so we'll save it. HP with crit rate ER on the damage set. If there's an HP scaler in the future, I'm going to cope and say we're going to save that for now. Because we don't know what it's going to be in the future. And Lolo, hey, thanks for being around today. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Take care. All right, do we have any food to heal my Flins up? I got a bunch of apples. That's all attack food. Where's the heal food? 24%? Sure. Nope, not enough. Come on. Give me energy.
Close your eyes.
This is what I get for going in with the friendship team. No energy to speak of. Is there even a character who likes healing percent? Yeah, I mean, any character you want to heal will do it fine. Bennett works great on heal percent as a stat if you do, you know, ER, HP, heal percent. Because the nice thing about heal percent is you can actually get like substats for ER and HP percent for someone like Bennett. Other characters as well, like Yao Yao doesn't need it. She's fine on HP, but she goes like ridiculous with heal percent. So yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. You were wondering why the team was weird? Friendship XP, right? If you do your domains with characters who need friendship XP, it levels it up. That's... We might have to use all the tools in our toolbox here for Flins energy, though.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Don't get hit.
Night falls. Be silent.
Stay your hand.
Uh-oh. Well, we're getting better. Almost one rotated it. Hey, thanks so much for the alert, Toby. I appreciate it. Take care, and if you do fall asleep, it's we'll catch you next time. It's been good to have you here. You didn't build any healing artifacts across your accounts? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to. They can be nice. That's mainly it. It's kind of a preference thing. Oh my goodness. And I wouldn't recommend going for healing at all unless you have the substats. Like, specifically for Bennett, I wouldn't necessarily do healing for him at first unless you have a special circumstance. What do I mean by that? Your healing circlet has ER and it has HP percent. Because that means you have a good chance of having a very strong artifact that gives more stats than Bennett could otherwise achieve. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed, it's just possible. What's the TLDR on how to play Arlecchino? Oh, Floppa, my friend. YouTube. I have a video I posted this week about that. Holy moly, oh, let's go! Attack, double, crit, EREM on set. That's amazing. All right, sorry, that's huge. That is huge. But Floppa, TLDR, Arlecchino, skill, switch off to another character, Bennett, Chevreuse, Fischl, go back to Arlecchino, click and hold for charge attack. That will pull the little X off and give you a bond of life down on the bottom, and then just normal attack. So, I do go over a bit of that in the in my video there on YouTube. If you want to take a look, I posted the beginner's guide to Arlecchino. It doesn't go over like all the best combos and all. No, it's not about that. It's you just got Arlecchino. How do you actually use her if you're new to her? So that's exactly what it's about. Yeah, TLDR is too long. Didn't read. It's a sort of a shorthand way of saying, I'm not going to read all that. Just give me the short version. Chevy is not built. Well, you can build Chevreuse. She's very easy to build. HP, Favonius, or Desert Sages if you have it. Level 80-ish, somewhere around there until you get around the 40,000 HP. If you don't want to build Chevreuse and you have any cryo characters, oops, that didn't push and hold, that's bad. You can do Melt. You can also do Vape with like Yelan or even Sing Show. You can technically do Mono Pyro. And I do have some demo teams in that video. So, and I talk about a team using Kaya and Diona, or just Kaya and stinking Lynette, right? So check out the video. I've got some you don't need super duper premium whatever, right? You can get started and then work up from there. That could be a good one. That is an attack goblet. So let's go and find out what we've got. So that's now there. So let's go and condense. You have Sitlolly. Okay, so if you've got Sitlolly, Arlecchino Sit Lolly technically can work. And people are going to rage at me. What do you mean? That's her best Bible pick. Listen. The way melt works on Arlecchino is you're not going to be able to melt every hit. And so when you're melting, you get more damage with your Sit Lolly if you... when you're melting, right? So, yes, you can make her really, really good. You can make her really, really strong. And that can be her best, one of her best supports. That team would be something like, Bennett, Shilonen, Sit Lolly, Mavuika. That's a very expensive team. You get very similar results for most players, in my opinion, building the Chevreuse Overload team. And then you're using Fischl as a 4-star, Chevreuse is a 4-star, and of course, Bennett's a 5-star, but let's be real, he's a 4-star, right? So that way you can save your Sit Lolly for a Mavuika team on the other side or something like that, right? So you don't have to use Sit Lolly, but you can if you want to. Okay, let's level up that amazing piece, shall we? Can we level that up? You've got let's see what you actually need. You need crit rate, that's for sure. But you got an amazing attack sense, so we got to build that one. But we need to see what we can cook with. So what else do we have here? We've got a goblet which got a lot of HP, so probably neither of these, if I'm being honest. We got a crit damage hat with no crit rate. This one has crit rate, so that's probably what we want to level on. That's a really good piece, and that piece is quite upgradable. So this piece here, 3.5, 3.5, 7.8. So that's the play. Check leyline achievement. Okay, yeah, we can do that for sure. Where is it? It's is it under ley lines? No, what is it called? What would you know what that one's called? Never rolling a 4-star. Chevy is C5. Would you pull her when she's back? No. Chevreuse is great at C0. Like, she's really, really good at C0. It's just she is better at C6. So I still strongly warn against 4 stars. Where is the leyline one? Does anyone know the name of that one? Bounties, requests. Let's find it. A lot of achievements in here. Very old achievements too. 2021 player. I'm so jealous that I missed out on the beginning of the game. Is it even in this book? Or is it somewhere else? Challenger, maybe. No. 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 I don't think it's Challenger, is it? No. These are all co-op ones. That's Dragon Spine. That's Teapot. Inazuma. Chasm. Sumeru. That's the desert area. Bounty of the Earth. Thank you, Damon. Bounty. Where is that one? It is under the hero's journey. That's here. How did I miss that? Here we go. Only 862? How? How do you have this many characters with only 862 ley lines? Yeah, I say only because I have free-to-play accounts that are like 2 years old that have like 1,300. Like that is shocking to me. How did you get so many? I mean, I guess because okay, so I remember when we first looked at your account, you didn't have very many artifacts. Did you just never get artifacts, or did you get artifacts and lose them? Because like I put a modest amount of my resin on those accounts I mentioned into artifacts, but I have nowhere near the books in order to level that many characters up to level 80. So is that where the majority of the resin was spent then? That's very impressive. That's very impressive. Okay, so parametric, that's next, and we'll take a look at what we can roll. Do you want me to Zixstream, do you want me to roll the artifacts as well? You just didn't do artifacts at all. Okay, so that's how you got enough resin over the time to level them up. That's very impressive, and you've been playing since 2021 as well, so you've had time to build it up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Very, very impressive. We'll show that off for folks in the stream who haven't necessarily seen your account, because it is something to behold. Where is... I love the mannequin. I need to level my mannequins. That's so cool. Where is a team that has Escoffier? There we go. And Nikki Gaming, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead and level this up. Pine cones. Pine cones are going... yeah, these are used for food, so we'll save the lotus heads there. Also put her food dish out. Push, 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 push. Autopilot, chat. Do your parametric. It's free resin, free books. Look at that. Free crystals. And, you know, if you've got a Escoffier and you don't want to sit there and beat up her cooking dish, you can just put it next to the purple stone here and then go grab a cup of coffee or a Diet Coke, and you're off to the races. Rent has 1,423. Sailor has 821. Very nice, very nice. That's good effort. Yeah, I, as a theater enjoyer, on my accounts, I do have a lot of accounts. I tell you what, when they released theater, it basically took from July until December. And I had 5 accounts, well, technically 7 accounts I was doing it on because I was helping a family member level it up. Getting only Mora and books. So I could level every single character up to level 70 on every account. That was draining. Hello, Iron Man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Great to have you here. We are just having a look at Zitstream's account. We are going to look at your... where's the best way to see this? Your characters. Maybe probably the Abyss to show it off. Just doing a bit of account sort of stuff, figuring out what we can work on to level it, to progress. So we did some resin usage. We might do a little bit more there, but I just want to show off here. Look at how invested this account is. So level 100s don't take books, obviously. They take Fortuna. But we've got, from level 90 here, every single character. And look how many down to the level 80s there are. And these ones are, you know, they're working on getting the books. So... And I've just stolen your resin for artifacts. Look how selfish I am. You want to level the characters, and I'm sitting here getting artifacts for you. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You told me I could do it. You told me I could do it. So you've got the Prospector Shovel. You could. I don't know if you like sharing weapons, but you can also give him Jadewing Spear if you're not also using Arlecchino. So that really depends and might change how you build the characters. Because in a pinch, you could technically, like, probably give Arlecchino deathmatch and be perfectly happy. It depends. I guess it depends. You've also, I mean, you've got this one as well. It's fine. Probably the deathmatch. Anyway, and sorry, did I miss your message? Can we? Let me pull this up. Try and pop this out. Can we level up some artifacts or not? You try not to switch weapons. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it's all good. You haven't even completed it, Normans. Oh my goodness. Yes, we can. Okay, because this is an amazing piece. Like that's too good not to level. So let's see if we can find some materials here. Is this unlocked? Yeah. Okay. So I'm assuming we can just use. Is it all right if I make a call on what we use here? 640, 462. Oh my goodness. How do you level? Well, okay. But I flop. I guess that explains because we did hard mode, right? That explains why you don't have enough for the visionary and stuff. Yeah. If you want to fast track that, go and do the XP book and more ley lines. Accelerate your stuff. So, Dawning Frost. Yeah, Dawning Frost is a fine weapon for your Nefer. Of course, her signature is just over the top. It's so good. Probably the best weapon they've ever released. Crazy good. Yeah? Okay. All right, we'll send that. Oh, we should have done crit or miss, but it can't even go bad. Like, it doesn't even matter the stat. So we'll just send it. Cool. Like, literally everything is an upgrade, right? We do need the crit rate, but we'll work on that. Gosh, that like, it hurts because it's so good, but like, come on. All right. This really can't go wrong if we level this one because it could be used on Nefer as well. And then, like, worst case, this one is a maybe, but we'll do this one first. We'll save this one though because it's got the ER for you and it's already leveled, so we don't want to send that one yet. We do have this mask. Crit rate, crit damage. Ooh, hold on. Wait a second. What's going on there? Arlecchino. Hat. Whimsy. You don't have Whimsy. Okay, so that's like an emergency situation there. What do we got? How many rolls do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 3-line start. And it went bad. So probably not worth re-rolling because you don't have Whimsy, so you're going to probably Strongbox Whimsy at some point. I would fodder this, but what do we think? Do we send this piece in and use it for food? This Whimsy hat, because it is pretty valuable and that has crit damage, but you'd have to spend a feather on it, and it's only a 3-line start, is my thinking. We definitely send the Bolide piece, though. No one ever is going to use Bolide. You were planning on wishing on Durin. Yeah, he's should be coming out soon, man. Honestly, I can't wait for this this patch to go. All right. I think we send it. We're going to send it. Let's hope for 5x. 2x. Okay, won't complain. And it turned out pretty good. Okay. Another crit rate. Crit rate. Can we get crit rate? Balance it, please. All right, crit damage. I'm not going to complain. Okay, that's a good piece. Okay. That piece isn't getting replaced. That's an amazing piece. So really, do you have a crit rate hat? Crit rate hat. It always feels bad when you get the wrong main stat there. Crit rate, crit damage. Okay, so let's think about this. So if we got 32 crit rate from the hat, we would be at 59. It's basically perfect, but low on crit damage. This has crit damage on it, and we could potentially get more crit damage somewhere else. How much ER do we have? 115 ER is pretty low. So we want the ER from this piece. We might need to go back to that. But we can give this piece to Nefer. So let's do that. And then a crit rate hat. That feels low. All right, let's see how this goes. What do we got cooking up? Animo with no crit on Shim. Poor Wanderer. Okay, one roll. All right, can we get one more roll? You don't like switching weapons. All right, so that didn't... Not the greatest, but for what we need, that'll give us 90 to 170 with 134 ER. 134 or with 115 ER. It's probably a little low on the ER. I'm worried about that. It'd be nice if we could get some ER somewhere, but let's go with that for now. The goblet is the next thing to improve. I don't know if you've already crafted this season. If you haven't, definitely make sure we extract, which might be something that we could probably just kind of do for you so we don't forget. Like that piece we're not really going to use. That piece you could keep. That piece we're not going to use. And we'll have to have a look at some of your other stuff there. That piece we're not going to use. Okay. So we'll get your elixir before you forget. There you go. So that piece is done. And let's have a look at your Flins. Is everything leveled to 20? 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. So we've got two choices. Either stay on this weapon, and it's all gravy, all good. Or, if you don't mind robbing Raiden... Oh, hold on. Yeah, Xiangling would be on the catch. I see. So we got some weapon leveling to do as well. You could potentially... If you R5 the catch, you give that to Raiden. You could give this to Flins. I just want to have a look at what he'll be if we give him the crit hat. That way you won't have to switch weapons. He'll get more... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Now. What do we got here? Whatever. We'll do Flins on the first side because I don't want to do the second side. Where's your little gal? You got her. Do we have Sucrose? Where's she at? Sucrose. And where's our little water gun? Where's she at? Hydro. Sure. Why does Raiden have deathmatch? Hey, if you're not complaining that I stole the weapon and you want to leave it like this, I just want to show your Flins now. I want to show your Flins now. This is going to be quite the upgrade.
Absorption test. You're blocked. Being done.
Close your eyes to dust.
171. Very nice.
Night falls.
150. Of course, we didn't have the whole thing there. Let's go again and see. I can't even do a rotation because everything's dying too quick. You do that. You do that.
Observe. Fear the dark.
Yeah, I can do a better rotation for sure. 264 on that. That's not terrible, and it can get better.
Fear the dark.
Yeah, we don't have TDDS on Sucrose at the minute either, so that's fine. But let's try the Lunar Bloom one because that does add a lot of damage. I just want to see how it feels. What's more comfortable? Really, Jadewing would be the play, but then you're robbing your Arlecchino and probably don't want to do that. So let's try this one. And what do we need to do to get him some crit rate? Probably just the hat, right? We're going to see how the energy feels. So 54 to 184 with 115, but we do have a Nepha. I didn't consider that. No, you still want it to be on the second to last so you get max uptime. Yeah, that is true. But again, I'm Unga Bunga Winks. Hey, Black, welcome in. Great to have you here. Oh, 170. That's not bad.
Close your eyes to dust.
Yeah, I mean, even with the lower crit damage, that's still pretty decent with the buff there. Yeah, I don't have enough on the ones that I've been playing Flins on, so... Yeah, that doesn't feel terrible. Let's do one more go on this to get a decent comparison there.
Observe to dust. Close your eyes.
200? Now we're cursed, so that's not going to work, but that's all good. It feels pretty good either way. So, Zixstreams, either of those options, whether you want... So you can now play Flins two ways with what we've done. So you can either give him the deathmatch and get bigger number with the crit damage hat. So don't fodder this one, leave this one. He does have enough energy to burst consistently, so that's fine on either of the builds, which is good to see. Holy moly, I forgot about that piece. Hold on, chat. Hold on, forgot about this. Do we have any more fodder? Yes, we have this piece. Send it. Bro. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, no. It had so much promise. Okay. All right. Let's look at your Nefer. All right. Flins has options. Let's look at Nefer. Where's that girly at? Where is a Nefer? All right. She wants a crit damage hat, most likely. Actually, what was her weapon again? Oh, she's probably going to want the crit rate hat, to be honest. She ascends with crit damage. So, yeah, maybe the play is to give Flins the crit damage thing and use the deathmatch so that you don't have to level another crit rate hat. Although she's on a 5-piece. What do we got? That's upgradable. That's upgradable. This is an upgrade no matter what we do. So although I don't recommend doing that unless we have an upgrade, this will be an upgrade no matter what we do. So we're going to send this in. We're going to send in that feather. Let's go. Are you going to make a liar out of me and make it not an upgrade game? This would be embarrassing. All right, let's go get more artifacts. Let's go get more artifacts. Okay. You rolled an artifact with 29 ER. Hey, that's actually useful, though. That's useful. You know, what else? Never forget, chat. We scrolled past it. Crystal flies. Believe. There's 6 of them. You can have infinite crystal flies if you just do that. It just takes a few seconds. It used to be, it would be kind of tight because you do 5 a day and you get 6 there. So you'd have to make sure you get all 6 to have infinite. But now with 60 resin per, you will never, ever run out. All right. Our Flins boy is going to feel a bit better on the friendship team. Where'd it go? Surely. Did I? There we go. It was crit damage, circlet, with 1 going into crit rate and 3 ER. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That is tough to replace. Let's see. So this is the crit rate hat build, right? I just want to switch to this and see. Yeah, let's do this because that gives more ER. So why don't we see how this feels. It'll be better with a Nepha as well. Yeah, so with a Nepha, you'll have enough energy. But your friendship team can make it work. Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more. Right.
Close your eyes. Hear the dark.
Yeah, with another Electro, it'll be enough energy for sure. Your friend won a free Zhongli 11 pity. He's stealing your luck. I think he's stealing all of our luck. Holy. Okay, animal bonus. Who knows if Varka will need that? So we're gonna stick around on that one. And let's keep going. We're gonna finish that piece off. Make sure it's an upgrade. It's just embarrassing.
Close your eyes.
Uh-oh. Not enough energy. New plan.
One heart, we pray, you poor lost lamb.
I didn't think that through. Ah! Oh, there goes an effort.
Observe. Be silent.
The challenge of playing Genshin in friendship mode. Would deathmatch be better than shovel? So the prospector shovel, the thing is, if we use it, we need the crit rate, and so we have to switch the crit rate hat. And the crit rate hat is fine. Like, this is a bigger number, but it's probably a waste because no one else can use this, and you've already leveled it. But Flins can use this, so like it depends. Get the catch leveled up. You give that to Raiden, and then your deathmatch is free. In which case, yes, this as is with this setup, he has a bigger number. Yeah. So it's just around balancing the stats, because without it, not being a crit weapon, either crit rate or crit damage, it is hard to get your stats high enough to be viable. The Prospector Shovel is quite good in that it makes it feel close, but it still falls a little bit behind. So the Battle Pass weapon would be a better choice. Your name's not updated in the YouTube chat. It's not dark. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's what it shows on my end. So I don't know if it's your YouTube profile or whatnot that's not changed. That's embarrassing. I died in a domain. Uh-oh. Times are tough out in Friendship XP land. I mean, the trick is just get another Jadewing Spear, right? It's just... don't go for Arlecchino's weapon. Don't go with Arlecchino's weapon. All right? I need to put that out. I need to say it as often and as loudly as I can. Vortex Vanquisher is bad. Zhongli's weapon is bad. The 4 stars on the weapon banner are something. None of them are great. Dockhand's Assistant was fine, but we now have an alternative to it. So do not wish on the weapon banner. It's such a trap.
Close your eyes.
All right, well that worked. This build will work with enough in the team. It's just we don't have a second electrode there. It's fine. An EM hat. Oh, great. Well, we're not going to level that, but we'll keep it till we know. They're good with Layla and some other... Yeah, there's a craftable HP one now, though. You don't even have to level. You just need to refine it. So if you're doing your weeklies and you get extra billets and dream solvents and whatnot, you can have a level 1 weapon that gives you a ton of HP without having to get the gotcha weapon. All right. Very nice. All right, come on. Give us that. We'll use the transient because those expire. Hey, EM, ER, not bad. All right, we'll take that. Okay. All right, so we have enough now. We can finish that piece off, and that feels really bad, but we do need to level it to 20. Just, yeah, we've got to do that. I said it would be an upgrade. It has to be true. Bro, what are we doing? Okay. We might be done leveling artifacts. We might be done leveling artifacts. One more. All right, we're going to save that one for now. Surely. Got a little bit of fodder there. I'm throwing? Uh-oh. Hey, Iron Man, thanks for that. I appreciate the follow. All right. What? Do we have anything we can cook with? I don't want to throw any of these out. And you might be going, oh, yeah, we can get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. For those who don't know, I'll show why I'm holding on to some pretty low crit value artifacts in particular. But this account a few months ago didn't have any. Man, this is quite something. So most of these pieces are the best piece that we own. That actually turned out pretty well. All right, fantastic. So that piece is now, what's that? 14, 26, 27 crit value. Not the greatest, but it's a good start. Okay. So you got that one. That is really unfortunate. 4-line ER crit damage. We're going to cope with some of these 4-liners. We're going to do. You got any 4-line starts for me? No. Okay. And those are all... I don't know the state of your other EM sands, so I'm going to save those actually. Same thing with that one. Goblets are hard to get. Now, she's on a 5-piece. You do have, before the patch ends, I don't recommend doing it today because you're low on materials, but you do have the option of crafting something depending on who you want to improve. You've got 13 elixirs now. I recommend myself, like what I generally do is I do sands because they only cost 2. Goblets cost 4, but they're harder to get. And hats cost 3. So these are pretty expensive, but in niche cases, you might do these. These ones, typically, if you need something, I use a strong off piece on the goblet, and then I can usually find a pretty mid hat and then get a nice sands from crafting that and save on that. But for any of the ones that you want to build, that's what you do there. So let's go through just some of the artifacts here, just to show what the thinking is. So when we started, we had basically 0 artifacts, and now we have 868, which is a great start. There's a lot of stuff coming in here. We need to do probably some vetting of some of the pieces, but some of them might be the best piece that we own, because if we go to all the characters, we got many, many resources spread across the account. So if I'm gonna pick on Chiori. She's level 80. But as you can see, her stats, she's not really built yet, but she'll get the job done like theater, right? Because we've got a decent investment in talents, which is also extremely impressive. Given the number of characters, the talent investment and level investment is just impressive. Some of them would do really well to go to level 9, but like Mavuika's Burst at level 9 would be amazing. Arlecchino's Normal at level 9 would be amazing. That being said, great investment across the account, and for Spiral Abyss, we'll pretty much get the job done regardless, right? Where we struggled when we first encountered this account was artifacts. So you see, like Wanderer, talents aren't there, but we just can't use them. And then the artifacts, you're like, oh, Xiao has great talent investment. What does he have? And it's like, okay, like we're not able to like clear the high-end content without having the right main stats there. So I'm actually going to take that one off over there. Because some of those, yeah, probably worth strongboxing some of those, to be honest. EM goblets are hard to get. Yes. If you have 4 other good pieces, you could craft an EM double crit goblet. Because those are the hardest to get. They are the hardest to get. If you have 4 other good pieces. If you have a bunch of mid pieces and you still need to farm, keep farming until you get until you get the other pieces all sorted. That's when you craft the last one, in my opinion. All right. Well, I think we used your resin. We've crafted some stuff. We've made some progress. Your Flins, I think, is really sorted. Like, that's awesome. Right? This is very, very usable. 100% crit rate essentially to 233 with good ER. This build is going to slap, absolutely slap. And if you keep working on your Nefer, when the Abyss resets tomorrow, you have a month, right? When the Abyss resets, but keep working on your Nefer. You could do like the Nefer team on side 1, the Flins team probably on side 2. Otherwise, we can bring Mavuika on side 2 or whatever, right? Like there's plenty of options. Here, your account has all the characters, so that's not going to be a problem. Oh, I can't see the enemies yet. But yeah, we can absolutely power through the next Abyss and go from there. Is there anything else you wanted me to look at, Z Extremes, before we log off your account? I know we were looking, what were we looking at? We were looking at Duelist. I think these are all the ones I can't do. Like, they're like, don't get hit. Yeah, don't get hit. Defeat reality, no. Yeah, no. Yay! We finished all your Duelist ones. Yeah. Let's see. So that's the music one. Oh, the combat. We were going to do the combat event. That's right. I forgot about that. Hold on. That's this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's blast through the combat stuff. What's the Xiao split? Yeah, not built.
News, everyone.
Oh, we're in a yap fest. Uh-oh.
It's getting a lot of praise from important scholars all
All right, we'll skip through this. Essentially, Kale and Amber are excited that you helped.
Overseeing the transit.
the young students today
And
cannot like
Farzan.
some of the ones.
To be but the Traveler and Paimon played a huge
It was a
role in
team
that
effort.
too. Yeah, well, you know. Oh man.
I do like the voice acting is back, but this is like the 10th time I've seen it. So no, I want to do the combat event. Stop it! It's such a trap.
It's been a while
And
since
Paimon ate,
delicious spread of dishes from Sumeru.
and she was happy.
Careful what you whip.
It's nothing. Now this is.
If all the reason. By the way,
Oh, I hear that they're. I'd love to see. Oh, and I bet I could climb up.
I want to be able to replay
As for the
this
I'll just. Besides,
You'll
later.
need to bring moisturizing ointment and essential oil.
honestly though,
Essential oils.
feel free to drop.
Don't mind. I had
Some
damage
pseudoscience
with that
stuff.
with the
Maybe it
imported
works in
stuff.
Teyvat.
I'm looking forward.
A double crit feather for Arlecchino on set. Very nice. Yeah, don't. Hopefully, I took all the bad luck out of the universe with the defense rules.
Is it friends of ours?
Okay,
Other friends? Yeah.
we're almost done yapping. Bro, where's the event? Combat event. All right, let's party setup. We will reset and we will do fearless mode. And we're going to use Xiangling because Xiangling is going to explode the bloom cores. Trigger Pyro very often. Pyro, where's she at? There you are, girl. That's fine. And then HP decrease, sure. You know what we're going to do. Where is he? Where is he? We can bring an Effa. Am I blind? There he is. 85. That's why I couldn't see him. And I don't know. Sure. All right, let's get these resources.
I see everything.
Leave this place with
Nope.
one heart.
Did not mean to burst there. Now the goal here is just as many blooms exploded as you can. So what we're doing is we're just trying to trigger as many blooms as we can. So I'm driving with Nahida and then exploding with Xiangling and Mavuika using her skill when she can. We're not using time on the burst animations because otherwise we'll lose out on time. I do. And with all that combined, we should be able to get through to rank 6. There we go. And we will end. Aoife! I could play Aoife, or we could win. Candace should be a 5-star, says Darks. Yeah, I love Candace's design, but she is definitely one of the ones that suffers from when would I ever play syndrome, which feels bad because she's so great. I love the way her shield comes out and it's got the glow and the hydro stuff. It's such a cool design. Nahida nearly died from the virgins. Yeah.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, it was enough. All right. Boom. That's done. All right. Now we go on to this. Hold on. Why? Reset and then back and then 10 and then forward. We will take Navia on this one because Navia generates the crystallize with her AoE burst. And then on this one, I mean, it's always Nugalette, right? It's just always Nugalette. Actually, let's do the Flins team. Let's do that. Flins, Anefa, And we'll do I know Sing Show? Sure. Just because let's drop a Nefa and do, yeah, we'll do that. Well, I won't bring Sucrose. I won't bring Sucrose because the multi-wave thing. So there is a limit to the number of crystallizers that can spawn. Like it's like every 2 seconds. So one of the ways that we get around that in this particular trial, the limit is by spawning new enemies. So actually defeating them actually helps speed it up. Even if we're doing reactions, it can't generate more than every 2 seconds. But yeah, that's another trick on this one. So as much Geo as possible. Navia also has the vacuum cleaner effect and a pretty big AoE. Zhongli's not a terrible choice here because he has the big meat ball that comes down. Yeah, Venti to get them all in one spot. It's not a bad idea. They do come after you though, so it's just pretty nice. It should be good. Navia, vacuum. Navia, vacuum. Thank you. Okay. And then we can just do our thing. Unga bunga! I just wanted to play Flins as well. Whee! Nope, that was not a mini burst.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Well, I guess we don't need Sim Show for this round.
To dust. Be silent.
Very nice. Probably don't need that either.
Cleanup sequence image.
Observe. Be silent.
One particle. One particle. Oh man. Okay. What's that? Oh, we already got level 6. I wasn't even looking at the score. Oh my. Okay. All right, so there's that one. Let's look at this. Reset that. Yeah, Chaska for sure. And then it says that, but you know what that means? That just means it's just more Flins is all. And we will use Sing Shou because the multi-wave on I know I don't necessarily have the greatest trust in, but I will bring Sucrose for this one. Where'd she go? And we'll do that order for me, my brain. This one's pretty straightforward, just Night Soul stuff. Chaska alone can do it, but we'll go ahead and trigger Sit Lolly and Mavuika as well. And this is the, I didn't see, did I pick the Trial Chaska or your Chaska? Either way, it should work. It's fine.
You two! Time to end them! Light it up! Let's run!
Varesa is probably a time loss, if I'm being honest.
Open fire! Open fire!
As is Mavuika's Burst, by the way. We might only get 5 on this one. Not sure.
Hold on to your hats.
Nope. Oh, I got it. Oh, it is only level 5. What? We needed 8? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Flins will get us there.
Annihilation mode.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Stand clear!
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Oh, that guy just got deleted. Oh my goodness.
Observe.
Oh, these guys don't like shields. That's right. Forgot about that. Well, I guess we need to not let them hit us.
Preparing for dust up.
I guess we can manage that.
Body and brain cutter! No, my soul! Swirl! Mark!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Be silent.
Get this guy one more particle, please.
Night falls.
There it is.
Defensive mode engaged.
Uh-oh. I missed Vanessa's skill.
Animal test 6308.
He was respawning.
Annihilation mode.
Close your eyes.
Mono Geo and Fontaine was Albedo, Ito, Goro, Chiori. Yeah, not bad.
Witness the power.
That's the team that I run for Mono Geo, minus Albedo for Zhongli, so that I have some protection there. It's just the thing with the Mono Geo is it's just so like it's been not great. It's been not great. It's just unfortunate. Let's see here. Yeah, I will keep Furina and we'll bring Sing Show because we want the extra Hydro for all the freeze stuff. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring Flinsy again with Ino and Anefa. Where'd you go? And Sucrose there. All right, we'll get through these and then we'll do the old, that's not what I wanted to do. Character reviews. Okay.
Rain cutter. Rain outline.
There, this for the hits. Rapid application. Now we're just trying to get as many frozen hits as we can. We should be able to get to 288, which should be buff level 5 with this team. Might need to not do the burst.
Let me weave
We'll
you a
find
burst. No, my soul. Onto the freezer.
Definitely not using Furina's burst here.
Power.
You built everyone wrong and still hit over 50k. Nice. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get to 288. We'll definitely get to 288. Assuming I actually do the thing, Elim.
Yoo-hoo! A dash of frosted.
Yeah, sweet. Not 360, right? No, that's fine. That's fine. Level 5 buff. That's good enough.
Use the force authorized.
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Enhanced animal module 75.
These
Animal
guys are just going to get erased. Love that.
Observe to dust.
They are very strong, but very squishy.
Close your eyes.
Ultimatum protocol.
Ultimatum protocol.
Observe. Hear the dark. Be silent.
These guys are done. And then one more round should be what we need to do for the 4,000. Actually, no, I think it takes us to 3990, which is pretty annoying.
Preparing for dust
No, we got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I failed one of them at 3990. It was very annoying. All right, now this one is electrocharge damage dealt. Sure, fine. We'll bring Sucrose. And how's our Arlecchino? Is she built? I don't think she is, actually. So what we'll do here is we'll bring the man of the hour, the power washer himself, Nugulette. With our, we got Kitty Cat. Where's Kitty Cat at? Kitty Cat, Kazuha. Does Arlecchino need EM? Welcome in, Ferris. And Zarkow, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Arlecchino needs EM if you're going to use a reaction team, like Melt or Vaporize. Now, Arlecchino has a great many ways to be played. You can play her with only Pyro characters. That's not her strongest way. You can play her in Vaporize. It's Hydro and Pyro and Arlecchino, right? You can also play her with Melt, so like Sitlolly or Rosario or Diona. If you can do, and you can play her Overload as well, Electro and Pyro. If you're just starting out and you're trying to get a good build, I would start with building an overload build, which is just crit damage, crit rate, as much as you can, and a little bit of attack stat. So don't focus on any EM, and if you happen to get some, happy accident, right? Nice bonus. That would be how I would play Arlecchino starting out. And then as time goes on, you can upgrade those pieces to have a bit more EM. That way you can have high crit damage and high crit rate. You're going to be saving for Sitlaw. You're running her with Auroron, Shalone, and Bennett. Okay, so you've got Shalone and Bennett, which is awesome. So I would switch out Auroron for... there's a couple of options. Switch out Auroron for some cryo, whether that's Diona if she's C6. If she's not C6, not Diona. Rosaria works if you have Rosaria, any constellation Rosaria. Just build her for a lot of ER, energy recharge. So she gets a lot of... she can get her burst up. And so like Favonius Lance. Or you could even use Kaya, right, if you need to. I do, Ferris, I don't know if you've seen, but I've got a YouTube channel as well. I did a video where I show some of these teams that are not, the super duper meta teams, to just show you how to get started with Arlecchino. So it's a pretty quick video if you want to head on over there and have a look at what those actually look like in practice and how you can make the most of them. The team that I recommend, if you have her, if you have Chevreuse, is actually, you could do like Auroron, Chevreuse Bennett, and use your Shalonin in another team. That team means you don't have to focus on EM, and you can just focus on the damage stats for Arlecchino. Did you hear Overload today? You saw a dude with 1.1k EM Diluc and use 60k per Overload and 40k Pyro Strike. Yeah, like the Overload damage, although it does benefit from EM itself, it's not good enough that you want to sacrifice the other damage stats for EM in an Overload team. The Overload damage reaction, the reaction damage itself is just not good enough. It's fine. It'll get the job done, but you don't want to focus on it. Oh, this is painful. You have Rosaria, C4, and Chevreuse C0. Yeah, C0 Chevreuse will be just fine. Wow, did I really fail that? I was yapping. Okay, let me try that again. What are we going to do? Retry this round. I'll try with less yapping. Can you do a free-to-play team on the new Abyss floor? Well, free-to-play means a lot of things, so I need some characters that you actually have on your account. I've got a free-to-play account that has, like, Mavuika and Sitlali and, Jean, so you might not have those characters. Yeah, give me some ideas for some of the characters that you have. Certainly on the top side, it's really going to want some Dendro. So Dendro Traveler, everyone will have. And Kale. You'll get at least one copy of Kale. Well, two now if you've done the event. Those are two possibilities for the Dendro. And then for Hydro, you could bring, hopefully you'll have Singsha. And maybe you have Kuki. If you do, a Hyperbloom team up top would be what I would go for. The Hera is going to be a bit of a problem, so you got to think through that. Yeah, it depends on who you have on the account. We need to work something out on the bottom one. You got here yesterday. You usually don't type in chat, and you're just lurking. Well, hey, I appreciate the lurkers. So, yeah, if there's any lurkers out there right now, I just want you to know you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say hi. But thanks for being here. Right. This is not good. That Hydro res. Okay. All right. Let's change this team, because even with level 5, that just wasn't enough with our new Alette. Okay. I didn't... Can we make Arlecchino work? Can we make her work? She got Jade Wing. 70 to 180. On two-piece. That's going to be really rough. Do we have any Glad? Maybe. Can we do 4-piece gladiators? Crit damage. No, we cannot. Okay. Okay, so Arlecchino's probably out. Skirk? Mavuika? I don't know. Let's do Mavuika Premium, I guess. And that should cut through that. Cryo and Pyro. I appreciate the lurk. It's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yes. If you need to get some rest, definitely do that. Take care of yourselves.
You two.
This feels like it's going to be slow.
Care for a dance?
Does it matter if you one-hit everything? I don't know. Doing Stygian? Yeah, can't help. I can try, certainly, on folks' accounts. By all means, we're going to finish this account. We've got some redeems to do, and then we'll see what's next. Just finished the last 2 stages on this event for the exchange. They needed a bit of help with the combat section, so happy to. Why? Get deleted, would you? Circle and back. This is going to be way too slow. Oh boy. Anti-Mavuika event. Let's try and take this guy down and then do another burst here. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, what do we got? I guess we'll try the Arlecchino. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll try it. You've got Fischl. Where's Fischl? The problem with having this many characters built is hard to find the ones. All right, where's Bennett? Bennett is... Where are you at, buddy? Not Bennett, not Bennett, not Bennett, not Bennett. Where is he at? Am I blind? Oh, he's up. Why is he up here? What? Okay. Oh, he's level 90. Okay. Get rid of Kuki. Now he moved. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, the artifacts. So Reaper, this is a viewer account, and they didn't have any artifacts a few months ago, so they're still building them up. And they've got 61 characters over level 80. So resources are spread very, very thin. The good news is they've got lots of artifacts. It's just a matter of time to get the resin in order to power the artifacts up enough to make each character usable. But it's coming along nicely. We're on a, like, for example, we're on a two-piece right here with this Arlecchino, which is still doing good damage. Should be good. This is doing a lot better than I expected. Ha! And again, Overload is drop dead simple to build. On Chevreuse, try and get to 40,000 HP. We're only on 11,000, so we're really not even getting our attack buff. She gives 1% attack for every 1,000 HP, so up to a 40% attack buff. She also reduces the resistances of the enemies by 40% when you trigger an Overload. Yeah, all characters, 61 at level 80. You're a new player, only AR-58 with 21 limited characters. Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, every account, right, they've all got their own unique journey, which I think is really one of the nice things about Genshin itself. I'm going to get rid of Kuki and Shilonen here. And what we're going to do is bring the star of this show, is Yao Yao. And Cloud Retainer's burst animation is too long, so we'll bring a... no, actually, I'll save a Scoffier. We will bring Cloud Retainer. Where's she at? There she is. And then we'll skirk it. We're skirking it, chat. We're going to skirk it together. Where is Escoffier and... where are you at, Shinna? I saw you. There you are. Yay! Okie dokie, okie dokie. All right, so the overhealing counts here. So really all you want to do, get all the healing out that you can. And then do another rotation. So Yao Yao heals so much. I shouldn't have done Cloud Rotation first. Waste time. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to do Cloud Rotation first. I have more time for Yao Yao. Need energy! Yao Yao! I didn't check your build. Yeah, 100,000 just from Yao Yao. Look at that. That's good stuff. Who needs Kokomi? Oop, should have done the other one first. I need to redo the build, I think, for Yao Yao. Give her not the catch. Let's try that. Yao Yao. Favonius Lance. Sure. And HP. HP and healing or HP, but I don't think you have any healing ones leveled up, right? That, okay. This piece, this is a good piece. Save that. HP, like the only thing this could be better is HP %, energy recharge, and crit rate for the Favonius. This is solid, but no ER, but is also a good piece for that reason. Because the ER can come from Fav. All right, so we don't have any there. I'm just going to rob Nilu. Barbara. That way we get the 4-piece. Yay. Okay, now we have HP. That's all good. We'll move a few things around, and we'll check the bod moving back, because I already forgot about that. And we'll have enough energy now to get her burst back. Okay. 100,000 from everyone, and then Yao Yao's going to do 100,000 herself. Oh my gosh. 120,000 just from Yao Yao. Love to see it. Yugway, get your burst up! Yao Yao! Oh, still didn't have enough energy. I'm not used to this. Okay, can we get the level 5 buff or not? Why? We are struggling. Bro. Alright. Hold on. Fav. ER. I mean, really attack, but ER. Emily. Doesn't Emily have her signature? And then Coco, we're using the... Are we using the trial Coco? Yeah, we're using the trial Coco. And then you have her weapon, but she's got nothing. So, she, yeah, okay. ER. Yeah, the thing is, we just, because we didn't have any artifacts, we're just low on gear. That's fine. That's fine. I think Yao Yao will have enough now with Jean. Yeah, this is the new event. It's the combat portion. We're trying to power up the buff as much as we can. Yao Yao, overhealing counts, and Yao Yao has amazing healing. Why did that only do 60,000 instead of 100,000 for herself? That's concerning. I'm not even going to bother with Cloud Retainer, actually, because yeah, she doesn't have any gear, so we'll just burst and then switch back to Yao Yao. That's much better. Much better. Can I get Yao Yao's burst up one more time? Maybe? Please, give me next level. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, because we don't have gear. That's enough. That's enough. Level 3 will be enough. Let's continue. You got Shanyan C1 accidentally. You're saving for Shalona and you never used her. Oh, no. I actually, like, Cloud Retainer C1's not bad if you explore the overworld. She is definitely one of my favorite overworld characters. She really, really nice to use there. I didn't check the script, though. I don't know if we need to. Saw the talents were well invested, but as we know, the artifacts are the challenge here. It looks like we're doing all right, so. Go from there. Oops, did not hold. Got you, got you.
Take your true form.
Burst. Time's a little off because I did the Skirk burst there, but plenty of time. Okay, there we go. Event done. Woo! Fantastic. All right. There are all the rewards for the event streams, and we got your Flins all built up. So he is cooking now, which is good. Flins and Nefer would be who I would focus on in the short term, because we know Nod Cry is going to be focused on for quite a while. And then, you know, we'll just keep strongboxing and leveling up other pieces for other characters to power them up over time. But you're doing great. You're doing great, making really good progress. So love to see that. Thank you so much for letting me play on your account. It's a pleasure as always. I will go ahead and log off your account. Let's do these reviews and see what's next. All right, Toby went to Lurk but got a Varesa. Let's have a look here. Look at this. I don't know if you're still here, Toby, but if so, do this real quick. All right, yeah, Reaper, yeah, definitely room to grow as the artifacts come through for sure. So top 10% Varesa from Toby. We've got C1, R1, Varesa, 10, 9, 10. Very good talent investment, 83 to 202. 105 ER is, I think, too low, but I think the goal would be keep this build, change nothing, get C2. That'd be really good. So 24 rolls of crit is nice. 1 roll of ER, 2 rolls of attack percent. On the plunge set with her weapon, very nice. Nice Varesa. Solid flower, feather. The attack sands is nice. Got the ER on there. Electro goblet, nice on set. And big crit damage on the hat. Very good. Let's look at Sailor OS. We've got a Furina, level 90 Furina. Friendship level 10 with C0 but has the weapon. Okay, so this is crucial. Furina needs about 180 energy recharge. So when you have her weapon, if you're not C4, you need to have energy recharge sands. You just simply have to. Otherwise, you're not going to be getting her burst back. And if you don't get her burst back, she won't be playable. Like, she helps her whole team with the burst. She'll do fine damage herself, but you lose way more damage than Furina could ever do by not using her burst. So I would just, one small change, switch to an ER Sands. If you don't want to switch to an ER Sands, or you don't have an ER Sands that you're happy with, use the Pipe or Favonius, one or the other. 20 rolls of crit, not bad. 6 rolls of ER, not bad. The HP and HP percent rolls, pretty nice. Good HP. but unusable ER. Switch the weapon to Fav or Pipe. This build is good. Otherwise, switch the Sands to an ER Sands, and it will be balanced. Yeah. All right, we've got Zekatsuma's Furina, top 1% now. Ooh, moved up in rankings. Let's have a look. So C4 R1 with an ER Sands as well. So probably for a Stygian build, I would imagine. But you could get away with, non-Stygian, you could get away with switching off the ER Sands for HP Sands if you wanted. I don't have a problem with this overall, being C4 with that, because it means no matter what, you don't have to change any artifacts. So Golden Troop is solid. You are an HP Hydro because you have C2, which is great. You love to see that. Really, really good Flower, 4 usable stats. Really good Feather with 4 usable stats. The ER Sands with the 3 that you want, with some HP flat, which is really, again, really nice. Hydro Goblet's really nice, and the Circlet is insane. Holy moly. That is a build. That is an incredible, incredible build. Love to see it. Love to see it. And we've got Rent with a Kaching, who we improved yesterday, and now some pieces have rolled as well. Level 90 Kaching, Friendship level 10 with R1 Foliar Incision. That's Al Haytham's weapon. C6, very nice. 9 talents. Yeah, I can do math. 23 rolls of crit, 2 rolls of EM, nice. 2 rolls of attack percent. We got the attack percent Sands yesterday, which is nice. Electro Goblet is solid. Even with the dead stat rolls there, it would be nice if they could go into the other ones. Come on, guys. Get into the other stats that we want. Yeah. Hat is solid. The Feather is very nice. And the Flower is very nice. Very nice Kaching build. We need a showcase video, Rent, in the Discord. We need a showcase video. Show off your Kaching now. And we've got a Xiangling Goblet from Lexer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is going to be good. Holy moly. Look at that Xiangling. Amazing. 61, 148 is good. EM's, wow, 213 ER on an EM Sands. Beautiful Lexer. 350 EM on. Now, normally, Crimson is, for most people, going to be worse than Emblem, because Emblem gives the burst damage. But trust when I say Lexer knows what they're doing for optimizing their character for the way that they want to play them. So, Catch gives another 12 rate. Yeah, it gives it on the burst only. So yeah, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, so Emblem of Severed Fate, the reason it's so good for a character like Xiangling is most of her damage is focused in the burst, right, with the Pyronado, and so it gives energy recharge converts into burst damage, and then you get the burst damage from the Catch, which is why that's so good. So anyway, very, very nice build. Wow. 22 rolls of crit, 12 rolls of ER, very nice, with 3 rolls of EM, all very high rolls as well, nearly all max rolls. 1 rolled 21, the rest rolled 23. Very nice build. All right, well, chat, I tell you what, it is, I'm a little overdue for food, and it is the Sunday day. Normally on this day, I would do something else for the second half of the stream, but I think I'm going to call it here today for the stream. Because I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream throughout the week. I don't know exactly when that will be, but what I'll do is I'll call it a day for now on stream. I'll go grab some food, take care of some stuff. Because I want to work on, I'm going to do a YouTube video of my account after 3 years. So my main account is coming up on 3 years on December 2nd. I want to work on that. Grab some food and all that good stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is later on in the week, we'll do a bonus stream there as well. So I want to thank you all very much for being here and for hanging out. It's fun as always. There's a lot of really great streamers on who are in the community. Go say hello to all of them. A few just notable ones. I'm not going to rate out, but a few that you can check out. We've got Squam TV, who rated us yesterday. They're live. Immersed in Color is still live. Very cool streamer. You've got Chondo. He's doing a huge giveaway. I think today is his $100 giveaway day as well. So go check out Chon. He's got great energy. He's trying to become a full-time streamer. So, go give Chon a follow and, help him out, hang out, and see if you like his stream as well. And Limbo for the Stygian and Endgame help as well. I'm sure he'll be doing some Abyss with the Asia reset as well. But yeah, if you want to see a very, very, very skilled gamer as well, check out Limbo as well. Until next time, everyone, I'll be in the Discord and say hello and all of that good stuff. But take care. Thanks for being here, and bye-bye. We'll catch you next time.